Welcome in, everybody. Nice to see you. I got to drop Irene the link so she can come up here. There you go. Or anybody, there's the link if you want to come up here and chat. I There she is. Little late to the show, but she's here.
Yeah, I was just giving my hubby a kiss goodnight.
Well, and I'm gonna
So I
say
have
this,
the best excuse.
and I'm gonna say this, y'all. All right.
Okay.
Irene already knows it. All right. She's known this since she come up on the panel. Okay. I've hid nothing from her. Irene knows I have an issue with a couple, and they do not like Irene. Okay. They want her off of my panel. They want
Okay,
her off
lovely.
of this channel.
Hmm.
Okay. She knows this. I did not hide
Mm-hmm.
it from her.
No. And I never did or said anything to them, so I
Okay.
don't know.
So some of that mass exodus at her may have been some of them people. Okay. So when it comes to that, she's already looking out for it, and she knows to expect it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're all so sweet. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
So
Yeah, I didn't do anything to anybody, right, Florida? I never said or
never said a
anything
word.
mean, nothing.
She never
I
said a word.
know.
Okay. But
Oh,
Irene's
thank
going
you for
nowhere unless
kissing.
Irene chooses to. And
Uh-huh.
that's what I told her. Okay. Unless Irene chooses to leave,
Oh, Desiree, thank you.
she's going nowhere.
Thank you, Florida. And you know what? You know what matters to me? All your guys' opinions. That's what I think of. All these sweet opinions and support and all the love. And I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know why people have to be so mean, but see, that's the thing. I don't consider myself a mean person. I know I talk about Merv and everything, but she, it's, Florida is doing such a good thing, and she's always got the facts. And we just don't like her hurting people. And Florida knows I don't need the spotlight. And that's what I was telling you guys. If I ever step aside or this and that, don't ever think anything's wrong because we have an understanding. It just is organic. We just get each other and
I
there is
told
no
you.
issues.
Hi, Diamond.
Hi. Oh,
Um,
yeah, I've seen her before. Hi, Diamond. Okay, I'm trying to catch up with chat. Mm.
know, Beth, if the person comes in here and they attack Irene, they're gone. No questions asked. They are gone.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Denise. You guys are so
Okay?
sweet.
There is no questions asked.
Yeah. And I get passionate like Florida does, but I respect everybody's individual thing. But, and I'm not going to lie, if I feel like something, I'm just going to say it. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
Oh, I know, Beth, but I'm just saying, if anyone would come in here, like I said, because I know there's a few that have a disagreement with what I've said and what I've done,
Oh, thank you.
and they definitely have said a few things about Irene.
I never say anything
Okay,
about them on here.
so
Nothing.
if there's a question of a troll in here attacking, just, they're gone. You all have the wrenches. Do what you do. And if I see it, I'll do what I do. But like I said, no,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna. I don't want anybody to attack anybody in here. But I knew from go there was
Excuse
an
me,
issue.
Florida, but Heads Up is going to bed. And I just want to say good night, Heads Up.
Good
Sweet
night, heads
dreams.
up.
We
Thanks for
love you
coming in with
too.
us.
Peanut butter jelly to me. Oh, we're like peanut butter jelly.
I am not dancing again.
Oh,
That's not my feet hurt so bad.
I love you too, Sherry. Well, that's it. It's like I just say what it is because how else am I going to say it? You know?
Irene's nice to
Oh,
everybody.
yeah. Only time I'm being sassy is when I think somebody's picking on somebody or they're not being nice, then I will stand up, you know? And if I make a mistake, I'll own it. I'll apologize. Oh my God. Red said she's doing true crime and she's driving and she's lost.
What?
So she's driving while doing true crime and she's lost?
Oh,
Oh, LMNW. I
are
know
you
it gets stuck
joking
in
me?
your head. Say Heads Up said you and I we go together like peanut butter and jelly. Yes, we do tell the truth, and we own our shit
She
if we
is
make a
driving.
mistake. Oh my God! So she's red and lost. Jeez.
She is driving.
Oh gosh. Oh no! I don't think anyone. No, I don't think anybody was rude. Is she driving? Nancy
Linda.
says she's playing her lost video. Is this happening now in real life or is it
Let me
a
see.
replay, Nancy? Merb, Heads Up, Merb.
Well, it was true crime at the beginning. Then it's houses.
Diamond.
Oh, wait a minute. Yep, I think she's at the hot. This is when she's at the hospital.
Oh, it's a
So
replay.
it's an old video.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that the one where Natasha narrates it or something? And they're
Yeah, I think
laughing?
it is. I think it is. Yeah, the
Oh
one where
my
she can't.
gosh.
The one where she lost Jimmy.
Why would she play that?
Yeah, this is the one where she lost. Yeah,
Oh, excuse me.
because
Oh,
that
Lollipop
means
is going to bed. Good night, Lollipop. Sweet dreams.
she's in here.
Oh my gosh. Wait, we need the unicorn salute. I got something for you,
Well,
Merb.
I won't say in here, but put it this way: she is doing something that she doesn't
Oh,
want anybody to know. So she has got a old clip running,
uh-huh.
so nobody knows what she's actually doing.
Gotcha. Sneaky snake. I don't trust her.
Okay, just like she did the other night with the bread.
Oh yeah, the cooking.
Yes, just like she did with the Easter bread, she dropped another useless link on the end of a true crime.
Oh, Lollipop Guild is still here. My mistake. She was just saying good night to Heads Up. Lollipop Guild is not going to bed. Sorry, Lollipop. But
Okay,
we
now
all say good night. It gets confusing. Yeah, those are the unicorn salute from Merv. Yeah, take a link, Merb. Since you got a video playing, come and take a link. Chicken, buck, 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 buck. What? Oh, supernaturally panda. Nope, 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 nope.
What?
Supernaturally
Put that in
panda.
here.
I'm gonna kick her out right now.
Wait a minute.
Okay. That's what I'm telling you. Hey, Wendy.
Yeah, get rid of it.
I just like you to see it first.
Yep, go ahead.
I did. I was like, what? No, 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 no. No more tonight. That's enough tonight.
I don't understand you got another email. Sherry said she got another email the other night, and
She did. Oh, God, Wendy, save your money. Wendy. Wendy will pay for her to take a link. That's too funny.
For who?
For Merb to take a link.
She wouldn't take a link. She wouldn't take a link.
That's why they're saying they'll donate. And now Destin said it. Destination. They'll pay $100 for her to take a link.
She wouldn't take a link if it was just me and her.
It's not Trust Florida that don't want that channel here.
That's a real channel, and I don't want no part of it. Okay, I don't want no part of what's going on it.
Just don't want to be involved. That's simple, right?
You all want to check it out, but I don't want it here. Because all that is going to do is cause a lot more drama. Especially if y'all see what's going on in there.
Yeah. If you scroll up, Destin, you can see the name. I think. Would you be able to see that or no?
She wouldn't even send them over here. They were over here once. Neither one of them had enough balls to take the link. Neither one of them.
Yeah, see if you scroll up and see it, Destined. It might, I don't know if you can view that or not, but it has the name because I don't really want to type it in and give their name.
Did you hear me?
No.
You blocked them. I should have took their name out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to type it in here, but I don't know. Should I say? I don't even know if I should say it. I don't want to ignore her question. Well, you know what? Email Florida. And then if you want to know destination, just email Florida and she'll tell you the name of the channel. I just don't want to give their name out or have any part to do with it. That's all. She will be her own downfall.
You wish someone would make a clip video of this woman and her life. There's plenty of videos of Carly over there with her lies. Other channels have them. You know, plenty of them. Let's see what I can find on here. Yeah, that's the Jimmy Hospital crap.
Oh, see, she, she's desperate and she's up to something. So I'm really leery just for that reason too. It's a bunch of reasons.
Let's see what we got here.
What's going on?
Videos. How long's this one?
Oh,
Y'all want to watch some
okay.
goofy threats of hers? Or some goofy
We need some
lies
prayers up for Alice in Wonderland.
she's told so far?
Wonderland Alice. I'm talking backwards. She's having trouble seeing and walking, but she's okay. My pancreas decided to crap out. So typical for my medical issues. So I just want to give up prayers and love for her. I'm sorry, I was
Here.
talking backwards.
It's okay. Here you go. Like I said, y'all want to watch some of her lies?
Sure.
Carolyn, why can you not just stop? The people have seen the truth. They have also seen the backstabbing you have done to former subs. You will never regain the trust you had back. For 4 years you have been threatening every channel on YouTube who did not agree with you or said anything you thought was slanderous. You were calling the police. The threats no longer work. You have to be a drama channel to get a decent amount in the replay crew.
Seems like a lot of people are protesting too much. They're protesting way too much. And that's okay. You stalked her. You stalked all of our profiles. So let me go back to this and see what else we can find out about this lady. Let's see.
Wendy.
All right, somebody said, I guess she was in Treasure She Wrote. Is this, let me see. Thank you to everyone that joined me at Cycle Bar, Carmel Valley yesterday.
Carolyn, this is just one profile you have stalked. Every single time you look into a person you have looked at their Facebook pages and other social media. So what gives you any right to say that just your family's social media is off limits? You are nothing more than a liar and a hypocrite that thinks only you are able to use social media profile.
Like they're all lying. All lying. Like light of self-harm. You make light of it. Right? That called CPS or that said they were going to call CPS.
Carolyn, if you would just tell the story from start to end. You call everyone out for calling a CPS call on you. What would you think someone should do when you're locked in a bathroom claiming you're going to do self-harm? Where was your family? No, you had to get on Zoom and put that burden on them. No one was wrong for that if it was done. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If it could save a person's life.
You turn into a blathering ball in a corner, screaming like a banshee. Screaming like a banshee. Better leave Nicole alone. You better leave her alone. Okay? Because she's in a protected class and she's going for a surgery soon, and you better leave her alone. I'm telling you. Leave her alone.
Mommy ramblings, is that you making fun of someone? Is that not what you claim others are doing to you and that you and your subs would never do? I can hear your voice clearly. There you go again, showing your true colors shining through. Mommy ramblings, I do think you are just a bully and want to call people out for the things you have done for years. Is this you making a threat? It sure sounds like it could be one to me.
Ramblings is emotional and behavioral manipulator. Please be aware there may be some triggering topics and actions shown. We have watched her channel, and if one does not notice it, the things are very easy to overlook and dismiss.
Mommy Ramblings, why is your emotions the only thing that matters? You have used your emotions to manipulate so many creators and subs. You have turned your channel into a place where trust and real life is used as a tactic to spread hate. You are no longer a trusted creator. That was done by your own hands. Your moral and ethical compass has been tested time after time by you. I am not here to judge, but I am here to show the truth, the bond of a creator and subs and ex-subs, where you have crossed that fine line of right and wrong.
No, there's 3 channels behind this. And White Leopard is saying tick, tick, tick. The time is coming. White Leopard? Yeah. Okay, White Leopard. They know exactly who I am. They know exactly who I am. And definitely not you. Definitely not a shady person like you, Martha. And
now who you
the rest
are.
of you. Have fun.
Shots where
I'll be right back.
worried about Carolyn. She doesn't, because people were worried about, like, are we going to take, or if we take her down, is that going to hurt her money and all that? Because that's going real. This is real life what you guys are doing now. I'm letting you know that. And somebody, one of you,
She doesn't earn that money.
Woman. We need money. You are hurting us. You're hurting me. I said, oh, don't worry. She doesn't need the money and all.
She's a kept woman.
Do you see the deflection from them both? Let's listen to Jimmy again. He has been part of this sham all along. From his mouth, we need the money. From the very start, it has been all about the subs paying for their family's lifestyle. And screw what you need.
We need money. You are hurting us. You're hurting.
It's the point that, number one, they don't tell you anything. Number two, the majority of my income comes from the
YouTube
ads.
demonetized their channel.
It's not even donations. It's nothing. It's the ads. I earned that money already. It's in the account. It's for April. They took their cut of that. But now they're not going to pay me that. No, they're not going to pay it for me. No. Okay? Not until I get remonetized again. Even though they took their cut of it, their advertisers got their advertisement from my content that they put their ads on, but they're not going to pay me.
You have been playing the sniffle game for many years. You chose to have ads on your videos. They did not pick you. Carolyn, I went back just to see if this was your intent all along. Through the years, you have added how your van need fixed and a fundraiser for Jimmy a new truck. To a gamer laptop for a vacation with many other claims, till now bracelets for a fundraiser that you cannot admit that you started by false striking channels.
Ray of sunshine. Wouldn't that be nice if everybody was someone's ray of sunshine? What a kinder, nicer place this world would be. Anyway, we have several hundred of these, and we will have more details about how these are going to be sold coming up. But I wanted to share these with you. Even the boys love them. So, yeah, pretty cool, pretty nice, and we really appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. Our new bracelets are here. Thank you, manager of 3 Monsters. These came out great. Be someone's ray of sunshine.
Her behavior, her mouth, her words. And she thinks that everybody has lost their minds and everybody's picking on her and feels sorry for me and kiss my butt and I need money for an eternity because, excuse me, am I saying she ain't shit?
Yeah, this is the dark side of YouTube. Well, we know that there's a lawsuit right now from a channel that has done nothing, absolutely nothing, but take my content and use my content in a way that is detrimental to me, detrimental to my family. And they're filed a lawsuit because they don't like that YouTube removed their videos, which they did when I filed a DMC takedown on them. And I followed all the regulations of filing a DMCA takedown, and I considered fair use. And I don't believe any of the content they've taken from my channel constitutes fair use in any way, shape, or form. And apparently YouTube agreed with me because they removed the videos. YouTube doesn't always agree with someone. They may say, we need further information. We don't see this as a copyright issue, yada, yada, yada. When YouTube agrees with the person that owns the content, they remove the video.
Everyone and their right to free
Carolyn,
speech.
please tell the whole story, not just one side. Yes, you did file a DMC takedown and a lawyer was hired and it was put back up, so in fact it was not a copyright issue, as you would say, or YouTube would not have put it back up. Carolyn, YouTube did not find any issues with the videos that time or any time following that, or the videos would still not be up. You even struck the channel enough to try and get the channel removed. That did not work. You have tried to strike many channels. There is proof of this. Randy's is one. She even read what you sent YouTube from you, Carolyn.
And so we have this lawsuit going on, and we have a legal fund, and there's a link to the legal fund. And this is a lawsuit that's in federal court. It's very expensive, and we have no choice but to defend ourselves because
bullshit. Total flat bullshit. And you all know that from last night when Heather was on here. She was given different chances. To settle this and not take it this far.
we believe justice will prevail, and these people want $100,000 from us, okay? $100,000 from us. So if we don't defend ourselves, they would win by default. Not going to happen. Not that we're not going to defend ourselves. We're in a situation where we have no choice.
Carolyn, you did not start this lawsuit. You are the defendant. The reason it is in federal court is false copyright striking is a federal crime. It is also part of YouTube's terms of service. If you thought it was a copyright after a strike did not work, YouTube guidelines state it must be followed up with legal action, which you did not do. You went on your channel calling out any creator you disliked, stating they were behind the channel, until you were told who it was. Then you proceeded to call that person out and even call their family's job out and even the state they live in. Carolyn, aka Mommy Ramblings, how many times have you called the police on people and you were told there is nothing they could do because no crime was committed?
These people want $100,000 from us, okay? $100,000 from us. So if we don't defend ourselves, they would win by default.
No,
not going to happen. Not that we're not going to defend ourselves. We're in a situation where we have no choice. And
because she's doing that shit like I told you all before. She's doing that we. Where is her mouse in her pocket? The court papers say Carolyn Cavarnos. Okay? It doesn't say Jimmy Cavarnos. It doesn't say Sharon. It doesn't say two snoots. It doesn't say Kevin. That's why she's talking in the third person, because she convinced them all that her channel was a we channel. We. There is no we on in there. We is only when you want to send her money.
So the lawsuit is set up that they will have to cover legal costs should we win.
That's wrong. That's a lie. She knew this from go. She was lying to him. This is what she has been telling. This is what she's been telling her people and still telling her people. Wrong. Heather told you last night. They're not paying legal fees. If by chance. And she said if by chance, which we all know which way it's leaning, that we're probably ain't getting a damn dime out of this. Okay? Like I said, she has been lying since this thing stuck, before it started.
I have been waiting to ask you. Who is we? You keep saying we, no one did this, but you, the owner of the channel. I am not sure why you sit there with the smug look, but you do understand that when the other channel wins you will have to pay their legal fees and more. You do understand we have shown proof that your taxes needed paid last year and your subs told you to keep the legal fund and pay your taxes. Now you just come back from a 2-week vacation with your subs, not even with your children and husband. How can you even show your face on YouTube asking for more legal funds to be donated to you? Here is the proof in your own words, using the legal funds. Now you're begging for more. Carol and your subs have no obligation to pay your household bills. You call us all clowns and blame YouTube for not pushing your videos out, claiming you are shadow banned. Maybe your content just sucks and all you have left is your cult fouling. You even sell the items that were gifted to the channel as prizes for drawing. There is no sympathy on this side of the YouTube streets.
Tell you how well she, excuse me, stupid sinuses. Tell you how well she cared about her subs at that point. She is the one that, look at this. Can anybody guess who ELL is? I can. We're not dingbats. Okay? Up here. Another one. You can tell who these subs are, people. They tell you. Listen back here. I feel really lost right now. My earnings this month on YouTube are just horrific. I have thrown myself into content and done the research. She has not done research on a crime since the Watch case. She has scavenged everybody else's. But my videos are not being pushed out. Maybe I am shadow banned. We all know she wasn't shadow banned. All I know is these clowns have destroyed my algorithms. I have taxes to pay tomorrow and more taxes next month. On top of all the other expenses, I try to have faith and keep doing the right thing. And good things would happen. I see these horrible people getting thrown super.
Maybe your content just sucks and all you...
Then we go up here to I can't read the first word. We'll have a sale for all of this Vera Bradley stuff that was sent in to help offset the deficit this month. Well, to start with, all of that Vera Bradley stuff was never sent in to offset anything. It was sent in as prizes for Carolyn's contest or Carolyn's games that she would play with her panel, which she never gave out. She went back and charged these, sold them. Sold them. Things that were to be given as prizes. She sold them. Flash sale. Good idea. Do whatever you have to do, Carolyn. No matter what you do, we will be 100% behind you in every way. We love you and are here for you. Really? So they're 100% behind her selling gifted items for, let's see, I want to get to the next part. Okay. This one. Well, I'm going to set up a flash sale for all of this Vera Bradley. Good. Carolyn, you can sell the Vera Bradley I gave you if you want. No, Elle. No, Elle. I'm going to keep yours. But I'm going to sell all of the Vera Bradley that was donated to the channel for prizes. Okay? Elle knew it all the time. This is Linda. That's her name. That one's Linda. That one's Elle's.
Carolyn, first and foremost, you are such a liar. I never asked anyone to follow you anywhere. Second, you need to stop. I am not held to the no, nor do you live rent-free in my brain. I am not estranged from my family, nor my grandchildren, nor am I bedridden or have any mental issues. I am here on this platform to show the truth, the facts that you speak of lies of a person who can no longer defend their actions. I will help share her voice. Do you remember, Carol, the way you lied? The truth is on Nana Patty's channel of how you used that woman to store your junk for oh so many months. The truth is there if people want to see it. The channel is Nana Patty's. The video is shown with the title, I will keep bring the truth and proof out.
It's absolute harassment because you're tagging someone. And YouTube is cracking down on this kind of stuff. And it is also under cyber harassment and cyberbullying, actionable. So anytime someone puts the @ symbol and my name, my channel name, so I get a notification, that's harassment.
Carolyn, you just explained what you call harassment and bullying by tagging someone using the @ symbol. What is this showing from your channel? It is not me imagining this, Carolyn, so what would you call this? That is only a few that you have up. Please do not delete them or you will be called a dirty deleter along with a scam artist and a grifter. Besides, we already have them, as you would say.
bring your awareness to the fact that
Want to back up a minute. We all know why she called out hell to the no. We all know why she tried to go after Mighty Cat and Natasha. She called out Pink for doing parodies of her. Okay? Parodies of her. She tried to strike random police, okay? One, for using public documents from the court. Okay? Call It As I See It is one of the people she knows channel. Okay? She called out Nana Patty because Nana Patty put out Carol's video. Carol had passed away by the time Nana Patty put that out. Carol stored her dolls for how long? And basically had to force Merb to get them. Okay? That was after a year setting at Carol's home. Tell me why she ever had to call out Davida. Okay? Davida has kept quiet this whole time. Okay? You don't hear Davida. She left. She wants to be left alone. She wants her craft channel. Davida, we all know Davida is a sweet woman, a very nice, caring woman. We've sat here with Davida when the fires were going. Why did she even? Because she wanted to ruin her name in the craft community. That's why. Who would go after somebody with that much hatred to want to ruin a craft channel? Okay? Pink, we're making a parody. Making a couple parodies of her. Really? Nana Patty. Putting the truth out there about you being too lazy, too cheap to come get your shit that you bought at an auction out of state that Carol was nice enough to store for over a year. You did this to these people. Every one of them, every one of you, she has done this to. Why do you think she's calling out Jackie now? On top of being pissed, she's trying to do the same thing same thing she tried to do to Davida. Turn the craft channels against these women. These are real crafters. Not her. But she had to set, okay? She's trying her damnedest to ruin people's channels.
bring your awareness to the fact that our legal fund is being depleted very, very quickly with all of the motions and the answers and the responses that had to be filed within April and May. And now we've got stuff in June and July and August coming up already. And so, you know, that's what we're trying to do.
Carolyn, if you were so concerned about the legal funds as in my other video, you would not be denying things that you know to be fact, or delaying this case from going forward. Which that is what you have done. The proof is out there. Still, I would like to know who the we is your subs or members did not copyright channels you did. What was your intent with the legal fund Carolyn, the GoFundMe account for bullying and harassing fund? You said you had all the proof you need to move forward, but you never did. Was your intent to keep the funds and use them for your own personal gain like your chat has shown? I do have a right to my opinion, and that is mine. Carolyn, you really do need to get a clue. Stop lumping every person into one large group. You seem to think I am plugged into others' information. Carolyn, again, you are wrong. I am getting all my information from you and the facts that I have seen with my own eyes and ears. I am a free thinker and do not need someone to lead me. There will be more coming soon. Proof, not fiction, with no bullshit.
All out of her mouth. Every bit of it. I think Boondocks did a hell of a job. Took some time to find out, what she said, and then to catch her in the lies. Yeah, the legal fund got depleted. Buying balls. Going on vacation. Paying your taxes. That they already told you could do. Oh, and buying a YouTube plaque. Okay, yeah, that's true. Because I can about guarantee you that after being accused of buying subs over here, I can about guarantee somebody's getting them. Because you can't keep gaining subs and losing views. If you're gonna gain 100 subs a month, your view count's gonna go up. It's not gonna drop. And
You see the chat flood? I'm not the only one who thinks it's a crowd in the head.
I see that. She's got, you know what?
When the Jenny said it, and I was just backing her up because I believe it.
And that is actually
crowded in there.
That's actually correct. Once you file a DMC takedown on any channel, the channel has a right to appeal. Okay? That's what Heather did.
Hi, Sweet Moon Tarot.
Video came back up. She struck another video.
Oh, my.
Video came back up. The appeals were done. If she thought.
Hey, Heather. Heather's back.
Oh, okay, Heather.
We're just glad you're okay. We were wondering.
Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't
this tornado.
Tornadoes. If she thought, okay, she had a legal, legitimate leg to stand on, the next step by YouTube's guidelines is Carolyn needed to take this shit to court. Carolyn needed to be the plaintiff and file it.
There's the link, Heather.
Okay? She never did. In my opinion only, if she honestly thought that she was doing the right thing with that legal fund already running, she would have went ahead and filed in court. She would have taken the next step if if she was correct. Okay? If
Silly.
she thought she was right. Go ahead, take it to court. Fix it.
You guys are funny.
She didn't do that. She
So
knew she was wrong.
So when you strike like that, you should be following through with court process, right?
You're supposed to. Every time if the channel does an appeal, okay, and
Right.
it comes back up, and you think it's still a copyright issue, the next step is the owner or the whatever you want to call it. Put it. I ain't gonna call her the owner because she ain't. It may be on that channel, but it is fair use.
So for her to keep striking her and have no intention of following through like the first time, that should be a violation and abuse of it.
It was intent for the channel to come down permanently.
Wow. Because she never took action, so she shouldn't have kept doing it.
That is YouTube rules. You have
Wow.
to file legal action. And that is in YouTube rules, so anyone can read them. So who honestly believes that she didn't know what she was doing?
Well, if she didn't know the first time, she had to know the second and third. Wow.
Okay? That's what I'm saying. And as you see, it's all in. Like I said, if you guys go check out, like I said, go check out Carolyn's Cluster B. Go check out Boondock. Go check out. You guys have all seen them.
Karen
It's
said,
her
"Thank
word.
you, Florida. I understand it better now."
Oh my gosh,
So
is sweet tarot card lady here? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I see Jolie's comment. Oh, Jolie's a mod. Oh, so sweet. Okay, wait a minute. I missed her. I've been asking or thinking about her. Okay, I missed so much.
Hey, there's
Oh, there
Christiane.
she is. Hey, Christiane.
it's hi, Christiane. No problem. Not a problem
Well,
at all.
well, I fell off too and had to take a
Christiane,
call.
Christiane, I
So,
will say this reluctantly, but I am the better person, which I try to do.
what'd you do now? Just kidding. Just kidding. Trying to be funny.
Not
Go
in
ahead.
my best judgment, but I had
Okay.
someone contact you because they already have your email address. Okay?
Okay.
What you do with it is your choice.
Well, okay. So yes, I just heard a few minutes ago, right before I came in, that Sharon and Margo were here. I said, no, they weren't.
Yes, they
No.
were.
And then I scroll up and somebody mentions her name. I'm like, what? Okay, so they came in after I left. That's funny.
Yep.
Hmm.
Margot said that she has stepped. What Chris Reese said is true. She also said that she has stepped back for right now.
Hmm. Let me just say
So
this for the record. Let me say this for the record before anybody else gets their feelings hurt. Or okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Shh,
no, go
quiet.
ahead.
No. Go ahead. Finish telling me what they said.
But she said that she has stepped back, which makes sense because people need time.
Step back.
Um,
Okay.
Sharon, I honestly didn't see what she had to say because I was okay.
Okay. I know it's been a lot, and I already went in the best mindset to kind of memorize or remember what I read, and like there was comments here and there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where I need to go back. I can't. Um,
I mean, you all know that.
For the love of Pete, that's it. For the love of Pete, that's just what I say. I just don't even know. I don't know. I'm getting a little funny feeling here, but we'll see. That's all I wanted to say anyway. I should just said that all along. We'll just see. How about that? Is that better than whatever? I don't even
Christian,
listen.
you will
When
probably.
there's people out here that are really sick, and there's death and hurt and problems. Somebody lost a job or moving or all the things that life brings, good and the bad. It's just more important sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh, I just don't want it to keep on with the community because all the fuckery. That's just my advice at this point. We'll just see. I'm not counting anything until it's done. What was the old saying? The fat lady ain't singing yet.
But don't count your chickens till they're hatched.
Before they hatch. That's right. That's right. That's what we're gonna say. That would be my
It's
motto.
not over, and
If
it's
anybody
not
asks my
over,
2 cents, and I don't know shit.
and it's not over until the fat lady sings.
She's even trying to be nice to Jimmy. Well, Jesus, then there is something going on here. I don't even know.
I think she's so desperate. And I'd
Well,
rather play it safe, especially with the trial coming up so
well,
close.
we're assuming she's in here because she's done dropped another video of her taking Jimmy to the
I
hospital.
just tuned in, but I hope you win, Heather. She's hurt so many people. I know, Kelly. That's yes, 100%. The fight continues on, and we'll just keep on. This community stays the way we are, strong. The others can come and go. They can leave. They can do their thing. You know, that's my stance, and I want to stand with y'all on that. And I don't want anybody in here that's going to hurt y'all. If they're not ready to come in here, I'd rather them not come in here. Okay, let me say this. Let me back up. I didn't word that right. If anybody asks my opinion, this is not my channel. But if I was to put my 2 cents in, looking back on the last 2 nights, that's all I can go on. And the comments made, I probably would say, I don't mind. I guess I thought it would be okay if people came in and said hi. We could welcome them. But if they're just going to do that and and people are hurting and you can't say anything more than about yourself, that bothers me. We're not at that place yet. You know what I mean? Got to be a little bit humble. It's a humbling experience. They put us through some humbling shit storm. They can be humbling in the shit storm too. That I will stand on. And until I see that, I'm not too sure about anybody leaving. I ain't seen the whites in nobody's eyes. Um, that's it. I
Christiane,
don't know. Does that make sense?
yep.
Is
Christiane, I want to apologize for blowing up in chat because, like I told everybody in here after you,
no,
okay, what I told them is the last I knew, you and Beth were one of the last ones to leave there recent, like in the last 6 months, 8 months. And if anybody's scars and emotions are running real close to the top, it's going to be you guys. I mean, everybody else has been out for a while, but yours are a little closer to the surface, and that's going to bother you a lot more.
well,
So
I mean,
don't apologize for being upset.
No, I think that your feelings are valid and you have the right to express them.
it's
Uh,
just sad. I think that's what I was saying at the beginning. When there's all these other things in the world going on, and at the end of the night, it takes that part of our evening away for fuckery. It's just sad that it lets it get to that point. It's sad that that woman over there on that hill, has made such misery for so many people for so long. But it stops. It's stopping. You know what I mean? There's no longer like for a while, because I told people call it victims. Not a victim. No. We took our power back. We took, the ones that needed to leave left. It's been out there long enough. If you couldn't see it long ago, I don't know what else to do. You know, I don't
Yeah,
know what else to
Beth.
do.
Jenny,
Don't carry on with that, Beth.
Jenny, if I would have been paying attention a lot closer when I first started getting in there, I'd have noticed it a lot sooner. And
What
I'll
now?
be honest with you, the only reason I do notice it the way I do, you got to remember, I worked 25 years at convicts.
Yeah. See, but you know what I
Okay?
mean? We all see enough that we're smart. We've been around long enough. Like, I'm not the smartest one in this bunch. There's people in this chat catch things a lot better than I do. But thank God, y'all all see things. And eventually we get it together,
You
Listen,
know,
they ain't outsmarting this group. I'm telling you right now.
and if you think that woman on that mountain can be read like a book, yeah, she can be read like a book, especially if you know convicts.
Heads up, I love you too.
You know,
I'm gonna be okay. I'm just glad you're here. I was just saying something last week. I promise you. I think I was saying it to Jolie about, been worried. I hadn't seen you around, and I know you're going to step back or something. And I don't mind when people, everybody needs to every now and then, but I just like a thumbs up every now and then. Just want to make sure everybody's all right.
but to finish it off,
Girls.
Jenny, I
Okay.
would have never been able to tell anybody what I saw anyway, or what I thought, because I wasn't a chatter. Okay,
Listen,
I just wasn't a chatter.
it took you a while to come on the panel, though.
Mhm.
And
It
even
did.
then, we had to keep getting you to come on there and keep you had to kind of talk you into it a lot.
The biggest question and the one that got me, and I'll honestly tell you, the one that made me flip my switch of not trusting her was the whole J Bell shit. That flipped my switch because I watched her do it with somebody else. You all did. She
Yeah.
kept somebody behind the scenes talking to them, and come to find out, she's a very nice woman. Very nice.
Who was?
Moo.
Oh. uh Yeah,
And then
that's another one that got.
all of a sudden, one night, she comes on. You all won't believe it. She told everybody a story as long as her leg about Moo. That they'd been friends for yada yada how long, and she had known her for this and known her for her work, and
Isn't it amazing?
you know she she gave a story about Moo like she had known her for 20 years. Okay, nobody knew Moo because Moo was behind the scenes.
Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, she's a real private, quiet person.
Okay, but the night Carolyn brought her on panel, or I'm not saying she was seen, but the night that she first came in, it's, oh, I got this big surprise, and I've got a longtime friend, and they're going to come up here and join me, and she lives in New York. Like I said, she did the same thing with J Bells.
She had a whole skit.
Whole down to behind the scenes until money was involved, and a baby died, and a husband died. Whole skit. Same thing.
Hi,
J Bells
wake up.
J Bells was behind the scene the whole time. Nobody ever knew she was talking to her until that night she come on there and all hell broke loose. You know,
Who was suspected of the spilling
you
the
know,
pills?
she was
Linda Gelb was the Karen. Let's see. It was Linda. Was the pills? I think yes. Well, the phone for sure. I think it was Linda and somebody else. That they were kind of suspicious about the pills. I don't think they really ever.
well.
Uh,
Nana was up here one night when you weren't here.
I'm trying to think. Hang on.
Oh,
Murph
excuse
had
me.
Nana literally go in to Linda's room and ask her if she took her phone, if she had her phone, well,
Yeah, the
yeah,
phone, 100%. I'm talking about the
that way.
pills. I was thinking it was Linda and Janae, but I could be wrong. Let me double check before I answer that. For some
Elementary
reason,
going to W. I mean, going to W. going to bed.
But
Got my words mixed up.
like
Sweet
I said,
dreams,
Nana,
LMNW.
Merv gave Nana the impression that Linda stole her phone to sell them for pills.
pot.
Well, she said
She
pills.
thought she stole the phone to sell for pot. Well, wait, I don't know what
Oh
it's
my
all some
God.
fuckery anyway. She
Yeah.
also wouldn't eat her food because she thought she was poisoning her the night she cooked. And sent one of the other subs, the one, remember the lady that made the wooden pieces of wood, she carved
Yeah.
it. Oh my god, I can't think of her name, but she had her go get a sub at the grocery store or something for her to eat that night because she wouldn't eat Linda made like barbecue pork roast or something in the crock
Oh
pot
my
and some
God.
vegetables and some water with cucumber, had this cute little thing spread out. Or wouldn't eat it.
Yeah. Good night, LMNW. She's going to
That's
bed.
that's a
No,
good
no,
friend.
no,
LMW, I'm right behind you. I was
Oh.
supposed to be. Oh my goodness, what a
Did
night!
she tell Linda that you thought she was poisoning her?
Oh, Heather, I do
God.
need to tell you something.
Mary, don't run away. Things will work out.
There's
Just
a
give it
channel
a
that came in
chance.
here tonight, Heather.
Do what now?
There was a channel that came in here.
Mm-hmm.
That was asking for prayers
Mm-hmm.
for Tammy.
What channel?
You already know
PP.
what channel.
PP.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I'm. mm, 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 mm,
Okay.
mm.
Um.
Lord, please just let me say the right words right now. I can't take much more on my plate right now, and I'm being real patient. As much as I possibly have dug, as well as y'all have known me in the most trying times, I have tried to keep my tongue quiet and let things go because I don't want to have to be involved. I really don't. I have, oh, mm, I've even mentioned it to Villain. I cannot.
I don't
Tam,
want it
Ta-
over here.
Tammy McD, if you're hearing this, you need to stop. I don't care what you do and what you're doing anywhere, but just you can't be doing this fuckery again. You can't. Listen, people are gonna come to me because they know what's right and wrong. You over to another community acting a fool. Acting a fool. Sending emails, behind me. I know what's going on. Stop it. I don't want to say anything out loud. I don't. So I'm telling you in the most loving Christian kind of way, please stop doing what you're doing. Okay? Stop. You've been telling me stories for the last, I don't even know how long. I don't want to tell everybody all that either. Because again, I care. I've been proud of you. I was your number one fan. And I've always said, as long as you're doing okay. But when you do the fuckery, then it becomes a problem. And we've all witnessed it long ago. I'm not trying to bring up bad memories, but y'all, I'm telling you, it's just, stop it.
Um. That channel got blocked in here,
Hmm.
but you know the fuckery that's going on the other channel. I've seen it now.
I haven't even watched it because I don't want to know. I don't.
Well, there's
Heather,
some comments in chat I can't answer that I
Say it
think
again.
one of you should.
Heather, they were showing pages and pages
Of what?
of the fuckery shit that's been done. And I don't want to bring that shit up here.
I know, I don't. That's why when you said they came in here, that I was trying
Oh,
to be a general comment, but I just want to put it out there a little bit more because when I've tried to make comments or I've reached out and called and left messages, it just doesn't seem to get through. So I'm trying to just because again, nobody over here wants it. I don't. I don't. I don't. These people deserve better. We want better for her. That's the nicest way I can put it. You know, honestly, I really do. I want better for her, and I know it just there's no.
Chad has some questions.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's for you guys. I can't answer them.
Go to sleep. You'll feel better in a few hours. I know that's what we
Like
all need to
they're
do.
asking who and about Tammy. They're asking.
Okay. I hate to open that Pandora's box. I can. If it continues, I will. I'd rather at this moment, since we already have this other fuckery, I'm not trying to be
It's
sketchy,
just
but
Tammy.
I'm trying to keep Tammy from saying that, oh, I'm just going after her or saying something. No, I'm not. I'm really trying to give her the benefit of the doubt and not put any kind of spotlight on her. In case she is having some issues or whatever her condition. Fuck, fudge,
good.
fudge. Fuck around and find out. I know. I'm just I've had enough. I've had enough. You can't be fun. You can't be. To bring him over here though, that she's
Yeah, I know.
instigating it. I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't. Tammy bought me years ago.
They would have
Yeah,
never known.
she
They
bought
would have
you.
never known to come
I
to
know.
this channel
I know.
if
Well,
Tammy had not.
she wrote an email to someone tonight. Basically, I think calling me a gaslighter or that we were trying to gaslight everybody and that, we're wrong about, I don't even know. I don't even know because I don't want to hear it. I don't. You know what I mean? I just, she does cause a lot of drama. I'm just being honest. And she's having one of her spells. It's been going on for a while, but I don't know if y'all remember a while back. She came on the panel. No, let's see, Janae. I think Tammy did. I know Tammy did. Let me say that. She made some accusations towards Merv, and I kind of was trying to help her not say all the things because again I'm all about proof. I needed something. I need a document. I need something, and I've said it 5,000 times. So I was trying to wait and gave her ample months and months and months and months. Kept being brought up again, and okay, yeah, just get back with me. She brought it up in Randy's Google one night. Okay, yeah, just get, I'll help you, but I gotta have something. I can't get you help if I don't have something. It never came. And then
Okay,
we go to this.
after she said, now after Heather says that, Tammy come on this panel one night and started bashing one of my mods. Okay, said that she wasn't going to name him out, but I had a mod in here that was basically gaslighting and lying and all this, and that I knew who it was, and that I was letting them get away with it. Okay. Most of you heard that because she went on a rant about that. Okay.
Yep, I try to
Took
stay out of
her
that one
down.
too. I
Yep.
really.
Took her down off of that one. Tammy's asked to come back in here. I let her back on the panel one more time. And she went after Mervin that one. Okay. She wanted back on the panel the other night. And all I would tell her was, Tammy, send me proof that she is emailing. You've all heard me tell her this. Send me the proof that she is sending you these emails. I will put it up on the screen and you can tell your story. Send me a proof of the email. And I told her I will not she cannot come up here without me having the proof because I don't do it.
Yeah.
I've
Well.
never got it. I've never got an email.
No, well, I hadn't either. And then when I got in return was the other creator that's well known with Villain that is debunking the fuckery that is going on in another community. Is how I got in. How she originally found me was I had no idea that this is the people they were talking about this whole time. There was some panda lady and some Tammy, and hell, if I knew, I don't want to know. I got enough over here. You know what I mean? I'd heard them talking, and I just kind of laughed like, oh my gosh. Well, somehow one night I'm not sleeping and I look down at my phone and I swear to y'all, I see this lady that I know, Villain's friend, making comments on old videos across my screen. I'm like, what the hell? I'm so embarrassed. She's looking at my videos. She knows how to make top video, great quality. Like, I'm embarrassed. You know what I mean? And so finally, the third one went by, and I went to comment under it, and she was saying, "Oh my gosh, what didn't you tell me? Tammy is the Tammy McD." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So she repeats it again, and I'm like, "You mean Tammy McD? And she's been in my community, blah, 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 blah." And she's like, "Well, yeah, she's over here accusing me of stealing see, her
Oh,
stealing her credit card and
oh,
running up a bill at a hotel and da 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 da." And I'm like, "What?" So I just was like, "Oh God, please, no." Now, you know, it's always something. She did Janae, it's been a mess. I just don't. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay. And the channel that Irene blocked earlier is the one that come over here and ask for prayers. Okay? I will just give you an idea of what they think of this creator that came in here. They call her trashy. Okay? It's not the community name, but that is her tag going around YouTube, trashy. All right?
Well, and if I tell y'all as a community, if I tell you alone enough that this person, okay, we know her well enough from the school stuff, and I feel like she's very credible. And I know she does a lot more TikTok stuff, but she's very credible, and she goes after bad scammers or people that are kind of not good quality people, like pedophilish people that go after stolen valor, those kind of people. And but she's done it very long and very good at it, but does it with a lot of proof. Like, she doesn't play around. When she goes and looks at somebody, she pulls all the records, she pulls all the receipts, she brings when she I say goes after somebody. When I mean she exposes them, makes videos, she puts the things together very well. And her friend is the one that was accused, and they're exposing that panda. Just like, I don't even know. That just
Trashy.
tells you right there what kind of mess this is. So now apparently, let me look at something. Hang on one second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, so in the meantime, I had found out about this. All right? So I would go in and lurk and see what was happening. And they were showing page after page after page of messages from Tammy McD. Okay?
Let's go
And,
back.
okay,
Which text messages are you talking about, real quick? I'm sorry.
I don't know
Forgive-
what ones it was because I couldn't really read them that clear, but the other villain's
That
friend.
channel? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. On Reaper. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. I just
Okay,
want to make sure. Yes, okay. Let's just make this simple and sweet, because I am
all
getting
that
madder when I
stuff
think
did
about it.
not happen here.
Yeah,
That stuff you're talking
no,
about,
but they want to bring the shit here, and it's not going to happen.
it's
right?
already
And the
happened so
stuff you're
many times.
talking about, none of that happened here.
No, nothing happened here. This was all done in another community that they're exposing, but it's been trickling because I just want you to know, as a community, I didn't go seeking to find where she is and expose her and ruin her little whatever she's doing. I would have never known, wouldn't have cared. It was just a weird thing how it was connected. I mean, her finding my videos and figuring it out that it was Tammy McD. Who the hell knew? I didn't know. And then, but okay, again, I don't care. But the last thing, she was over there and they're raising a fundraiser for her for a dog that died. She needs cremated for $300. Now, listen, Reaper found all kinds of resources there that you can do some kind of thing for like 20. I don't even know. I don't even care. That was just one of the things. One of the things. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. That's after she made this whole entire lie about how she got her, that Reaper got her credit card stolen. That Tammy was trying to say that her card was the one that got stolen. And that, it was just a mess. When you sign a ticket Anywhere you go, the only credit card information's on there is the last 4 digits. We all know that. Look at a credit card receipt. You know what I mean? Don't put your whole credit card on there for that reason. And Reaper just kept showing me proof, just show me proof. Never came. It's just like this whole thing with, I was told that she's wanting to, that Merb was suing her, that she'd been served a while back. And that Merb had forged this letter. And that her attorney called Merb's attorney, and he admitted that he wasn't representing Merb for that. And that he was going to write a letter verifying that this was all blah, 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 blah. And I said, yeah. I didn't believe it. I didn't. I just said it. I can't turn that into my attorney until you get me a letter from somebody, something. Well, I gave it to my attorney. She has my papers. Well, listen, I know from my attorney, they're mobile all the time. There's a paralegal. Like, it's nothing to get anything. They have more power to do things than you can imagine. She said her attorney was mobile. I said, well, oh, even better. So then she was going to get it when I got back from the trip that she went on with Janae. I even encouraged at that point, I probably wouldn't have her come until you got those papers where the police was called. Because the police was called on Janae, I know that for a fact. I just couldn't verify Tammy's. I just need some proof, you know what I mean? So I held on to the police call, I held on to the lawsuit, I held on this whole time, I just kept quiet. And then when things were good, I was just, listen, I'm all about what, mind my business over here. But now this other fuckery is going on, and it's like, I don't even know. Now they want to say she's obviously in hospital. Well, Tammy also said when she was in Natasha, she was homeless, and Natasha loaned her money and all this stuff. And then on the other hand, she's telling friends that she had a boyfriend and she was sleeping in her car. We don't really think that was true either, but whatever, it's not my thing. She told me on the phone she was having knee surgery. That's about the same time. She was in a rehab for that. And that night, she's slamming cabinets. She had been drinking.
Well, don't forget,
100%.
she also has her nephew or something that supposedly lives there.
Yes, I do believe that she, has some problems there, and I don't. Oh, I've tried. I've tried and tried. I've tried. And listen, when I called not long ago, when she did that fuckery on Florida's panel and came here acting a fool, I called that night twice and I texted twice. And I said, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, if you don't stop, I'm going to come out and say it. I've been patient, quite on it. It was like a month later, and she comes in here, and I just dropped down and said, I ain't even fucking with you. Nope, nope, nope. She wrote all kinds of excuses and called my phone. Her phone was stolen, some emails were hacked. That wasn't her. Da, da, da. I didn't even know what. I just was like, okay. I didn't respond. That's the end of that. So, God love her. I'm going to pray if she's really in the hospital. I don't believe anything anymore until I see something. So, whatever she's saying and getting attention for right now, because that's what she does, then bless her heart. That's all I can say is bless her heart. I don't mean it ugly. I've just had enough. She's affecting other people by reaching out and doing this mess she's doing. And that lady that she accused of stealing her stuff, that was horrible. She had that whole community, going after Villain's friend. Like, it's not a good look. And luckily, Villain's just kind of tried to stay out of it because Jamie has no idea that I wouldn't dare. Yes, the flying squirrel that was dead on the table. I mean, the list goes on and on.
What? Oh.
Yes, I mean, we've had all kinds of issues and she knows it. She said she got stabbed with a nail in her eye at the time, and she had like a maxi pad taped on her face. I mean, it's
I
just been.
remember that story.
Yes, I mean, I'm not trying to bring up old stuff because again,
that was
when she was doing good, I was encouraging for her to do good. That's another one that was real hard when she left that I could hardly. She hurt and when whatever. Merb just attracts some characters. That's all I can say. The book would have many pages. I mean, it would have many chapters if we wrote a book about it all.
Well, that's why I told Heather, because I know who Tammy was trying to bash on this panel that night. The mod she was trying to bash.
She was drunk in hell. That's why, I
and I knew better at the time. Okay, but I knew she was lying then about the mod.
Sometimes you just I
You
had
know,
something going
and
on that night, so obviously I couldn't be here. If I had been, it'd been different. But I just, I thought, okay, there's another reason I have to just step back and do that thing. Let me just think how I'm gonna handle this because I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to be like that at all. And I'm just it just if I could only tell you like all the things, but I don't want to do that to hurt her or to
but
because then she cries. Nobody want whatever.
I will say this. I don't want that drama from that other channel brought in here. We have enough.
Yes, no.
And she
Um,
tried,
uh,
and Tammy tried to get that other channel to bring her drama in here tonight.
did they say anything about her being in the hospital when they
All they,
came in?
all they
Tammy
said,
needs prayers.
all they said was Tammy needs prayers.
Yeah, because attention, attention's not on her. But we gotta make it a little.
Because
See,
that's
okay, and so I asked, just to be honest with y'all, again, transparent, because I heard about this fundraiser. I can't verify anything if she had a dog. The last dog I heard about was about a year or two ago when a hawk came down and picked her dog up. Now that's no lie. That was total nerves. We have that in the video, but that's no here or there. So that's all I can say officially is I have no idea what she has now. A year ago she was homeless, but I don't know. Well, so I just asked, somebody in the sales department in the auctions, have they heard from her? Are things going good and or any kind of sickness or any her dog die or she been saying anything? No, no. Okay. Well, I just wondered.
That was
Uh,
it. Just that Tammy needs prayers. That's what I remember.
well, it says on here. Trying to laugh. I don't mean it like laugh when I just said that. When I did that, I just meant like aggravated. Oh God, what did I do with it? Something about. Shit, I can't even tell you.
Well, see, Jenny, that's exactly what Florida's trying to do. Because Florida, what I wrote out was nothing happened here that they are talking about, and they do not want it to come here. That is why I blocked that channel. And Florida knew. So it's just trying to avoid the drama. That drama, I don't really know, it's like we don't really need to know. We just don't want to hear. That's the best thing. Nope, you cannot fix people. They got to fix themselves.
Okay, I can't be on the same screen and read it because it wasn't an Apple text. But it basically that Panda, whoever, is asking that she was rushed to the hospital tonight, but is coherent, and that she's just really worried about her, and sending prayers, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't hurt to send prayers, that's for sure.
that's right. And if she's there, God love her. I hope everything works out 100%.
See, that's the thing. You can't fix everybody. They have to
Teresa
want
Green, I
to
don't even
fix
know what's going
themselves.
on. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I was gone for a minute. It's like shit.
Yeah.
You know, Tammy, bless it.
Huh. Wow.
Can we get a hint of this channel? It's Panda something. I swear to gosh,
Trash.
it's like Panda Tea or Panda
Oh, no,
Trash.
paranormal.
Huh?
Paranormal. I'm going to have to, I'll type that because I think to you I might have an accent.
Paranormal? Wait a minute, let me look. Hang on a second.
Hello, Florida, paranormal. Ooh.
Oh, the copy of the
Contact them.
text, I don't know if that's a community post or what, but the copy says super. What the fudge? Wait a
Is
minute.
it supernatural?
Yeah, supernatural panda.
Yep. Well, the reason, don't go.
You weren't going to say it, Heather.
Because I told y'all I had to go to the bathroom, but I wasn't sure if you heard me.
Supernatural panda is what's at the top of that text or
Yes.
community post. So I don't know how the channel's at it because again, for the record, I've never gone over there and looked. I don't care what she does, and just don't be doing craziness over there. Oh, then she needed money for a fundraiser for her car, and then something else, and yeah. And the other lady has done some really, I mean, I think and I don't know the story on this panda character because I don't want to know. What little I heard, it's a character or a person I don't want to have anything. I would not personally watch that kind of person. But they've done some really shitty shit. And so I just was like, wow, here we go. So
I
that
mean,
woman cons people out of money. I don't know what they're doing.
I mean, what got me, first thing I tuned into was the dead dog. The dog
Yeah.
had been dead for a week,
Oh,
but she was fundraising, and until she got the money raised, the dog was in the freezer.
God, I
probably.
think I remember hearing something about that too. Yeah. So again,
That's so sad. I hope it's not true.
yeah. Well, and Reaper was going to explain, and she offered me to come on that panel, and and she said I can send you all this stuff, and I didn't realize that night I didn't respond back. Well, the next night when she went live, I had told her I was going to have the baby, and I just have to see because a lot of times she's so loud, I couldn't have been on. Well, sure enough, they go live. She goes live once a week, like really early, or like at 6. And literally, he falls asleep right when she's getting off the 2 times. She did another one a couple of nights later as a part 2. And luckily, this other lady came on there that knew a lot of stuff. And I listened to it for a while, but it's so much drama and crazy. I didn't want to, you know what I mean? I didn't know what they're talking about. And I just was like, yeah, stage, I'll just exit on over here.
You know, like I said, the first thing I'd heard about was the dog being in the freezer, needing a fundraiser. All right. And as far as the car deal, she was like $36 short to be able to fix her car, something with her car. So she needed a fundraiser for the $36. Um,
But in the meantime, okay, let's just say this for the record. She's over at Dandy's spending, pretty good little bit of money.
Matter of fact, the night that they were fundraising and talking about the dog and all of that, that was Dandy's last sale, and she was in there buying things.
I mean, again, I don't know. I just asked the
I only
auction
know,
community, had anybody seen her? Has she talked about anything done? And that she might need money? I don't even, just, was anything mentioned? No, she's come in and bought some stuff. Okay.
and I
I
only
just,
know that because we got off one night from talking, and I
it makes
slid
no
into
sense to me.
Dandy's. I slid into Dandy's just to say hi, like I always do, and I'll be damned. Tammy had just bought Beth a bracelet.
Well, she wrote an email, and I'll just be transparent some more
Who
because,
wrote an email?
I can only be poked so many times, and,
Who wrote an email?
you can't say that I don't cover or I put things out to hurt Tammy or I would ever do anything like that
Oh,
because again, I've kept quiet, not hid. I've kept quiet about a lot of things that go on just because, you know what I mean? Because I just want to be whatever nice about it. Well, she wrote an email allegedly to Christiane tonight, and it
oh,
was saying that we were gaslighting Christiane tonight and just the fuckery you need to call it, blah 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 blah.
oh my.
I told her really don't even read it. I don't even want to hear it. I already imagine. And I said, you have no idea what I'm dealing with on that one. She's like, what do you mean? So I wrote back trying to explain just a little bit of what I said, which makes no sense to anybody because I'm trying to protect her without saying all the things.
That's fine.
But
You
I'm
don't need
getting
to say
accused,
all
yeah.
the things.
But it's all right. I just I'm done with this fuckery. I
Yeah.
try and protect the community, and it's just idiotic, just nonsense goes on. We had
It's a fine line, right? What to
yeah,
say and
three nights in a row. I'll mention
oh,
Lark again as an example, but Lark caused a lot of fuckery behind the scenes, like craziness, absurd, off the hook. But it's all good.
And all I did was I watched the villain because I post her links, and I'm interested in the school.
Hmm.
Okay, and
Listen,
then she was talking about the Reaper, so I started watching the Reaper, and that's when I started seeing all the fuckery coming out. Okay, and that's when I heard about the dog and the car, And that's when I heard about Tammy getting that lady the hotel room and pizza
Yeah.
because the woman was homeless.
And what was
And
sad is, the night she came in there, I can't remember. I had something going on that night, but anyway, when she came in the chat or came on the panel and was, fussing about somebody that was talking about her and stalking her or whatever, going at her, whatever her words were that night, she was so upset about. Everybody in the chat was so sweet to her. They're like, "Oh my God, nobody should be mean to me. You, we love you," and granted, because they should feel that way. You know what I mean? Like that's okay.
well,
People tried to support her, and I want them to still, but I at some point,
well,
you know.
this I'm gonna say Tammy won't be on this panel because the night that she was up here and she was accusing a mod
Mm.
of gaslighting and accusing a mod of trying to hurt her and trying to, spread rumors and lies. It was Heather.
It
Yeah.
was me. It was me
It
she was
was
talking about.
Heather.
And
And
I
then
mean, it
Heather,
was
I knew
okay.
one
better.
time she tried to drop your name, but we didn't know what she was saying. Because
That's
of
all
the
right.
drop of your
Okay,
name,
I
you,
knew it.
Yeah,
I
Florida knew.
knew it as soon as she said mods because I only had three of the damn things.
and when she
Okay.
said Heather, I said, nope, we don't go there.
Well,
And
and on
she
top of the
stopped.
fact,
And
what
then
was
when you
funny,
come in, she denied it all, right, Florida?
The
and
next
I
time
had
she come
barely
on,
told Florida about it, but she knew enough, but was going to let her speak anyway, and it's fine. I planned. I talked to Reaper. We were coming on Florida's a couple nights later, and we were going to let it all out. I ain't gonna lie. In a couple of days, I calmed down and was like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I don't care. I know what has happened and what's going, but I'm just gonna let it. And I did let it go. I called, when it happened. Like I said, that's all I can do is my truth. I know my truth and I know what's the truth. That's it.
They're
It doesn't
asking,
matter. I
did
didn't want
Tammy
it to
go
come
stay
here.
with Janae?
So then the next time, honest to God, here's another timeline. I'm on the panel. Weeks later, Tammy pops in the chat. She's love bombing me, love bombing me, love bombing me. And then she wants on the panel. And when she came on, I dropped. And I did it a couple of times because Bryson was here, I swear to God. But, he was in one of those moods where he wanted to talk at the wrong time. And, I don't want, anyway, not at the
family
wrong
comes
time.
first.
Yes,
What a
100%.
big,
I thought of all times, but it worked out better. And I think the second time I dropped I did. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Well, sure enough, because in the meantime, I'm getting a message, an email of all this excuses about her phone was stolen and emails were hacked. And I thought, girl. And then she comes on the panel now and says why I dropped. It was not about anybody over here. I just want to make this clear. It was not about Heather at all. I love Health and Know. They've done all these things, just love. And I'm just like, girl, stop. Just stop. I let it go.
Jenny's asking, well, they were asking in chat, more than one person, is Tammy staying with Janae?
no, that's when Tammy and Janae was supposed to go to
Vacation.
Charlotte in that on vacation, and they were gonna, Janae was gonna get the room, and Tammy was gonna stay there with
Well, they
her.
did go. That means Tammy did go in the last minute. She wasn't. She was going, then she wasn't going. And right before that happened, I'm gonna say about 2 weeks out, maybe three. It's when um she'd already told me about that was being sued by Merb for some rings she bought. No, she sold Merb some rings around the time they first won that vacation, and Tammy didn't get to go. While they're on vacation or they're sure after, you'll remember a video where Merb goes after Tammy and tells her, I want my money back. These rings weren't what they were supposed to be." They get into it. I just remember that incident, and it was returned, and obviously things worked out. Tammy stayed for another year, however long. Well, now all of a sudden, according to Tammy, Merb's suing her over something over state line. I don't even remember the charges. Nobody could tell me the charges because I never could see the piece of paper. But basically, I was told that, there was something about this lawsuit. She's going after Tammy. And I was like, well, what's the attorney? Oh, it's her nephew. But Merb, signed his name to it because my attorney called there was just, anyway. So I'm like, okay, I need a copy of this. Just anything, either your attorney's where you were served or the thing from Merb's attorney was going to say, write something back that he had no knowledge of this. I'm like, well, if Merb signed a fraudulent letter, we need to know. But I knew better, And so I told Janae, I said, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't believe this story. And I wouldn't take her on vacation until she verified this because, in my personal opinion, I would want to know my friend better than this kind of mess because there was no reason for this lie at the time. The only thing I could figure is she wanted more attention to Janae's, which was bizarre to me anyway. I'm just going to say that's how I felt. Janae chose to take her on vacation. I don't think, oh, and right before that, that's when the law was called on Janae and Tammy. Janae's call came in one day, Tammy's was the next. I did not believe Tammy's the minute it was told to me. Janae's was the call, the order of it, the whole details made sense. Tammy's, they drove out to her house, it was detectives. Tammy showed them all the videos of Murray Black. I'm like, what now? No, there- no. Okay, can you get me a call record? You can call up there and they can just give you a copy of it, copy of the report, anything. Nope. I can't go public and say anything unless I have something. And so the only thing I could think of is if she didn't want all that to be public, then why? For attention with Janae, like, I don't know. That's just as truthful as I can be. I just kept saying, enough.
Okay, Mary, the night I knew you were there, the last auction, right before, matter of fact, when I came in to that auction, Dandy was showing that bracelet. And she goes, I bet she dropped her knitting, no, her crochet needles. She's gonna love it. Tammy had bought that bracelet. And that's the same night that Dandy said I won whatever and don't know how. I ain't got a clue, ain't found out. Okay? But that is the exact same night that she was over on a panel grifting for money for that dead dog that was in the freezer.
I mean,
The exact same night.
it's just bizarre. The whole, I don't know. It's a whole lot more in between that too, but I haven't done a deep dive because I didn't want to know. It's not my thing. How I got, I don't even know. How I get involved in it, don't even want to be involved in it just because I don't even know. I just want her to stop her fuckery, you know? I'm proud of her when she's doing good. When she's not, there's just no sense in it. We like people, period. You don't have to make stories up to get attention or do all this fuckery to, you know what I mean? You don't have to do all that. You don't have to spend money. You don't have to make up stories. You don't have to have sagas for attention. You know, that's just, I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry it came into the chat. I apologize, Florida.
Like I said, if I wouldn't have known who it was, it's there'd have been a problem. But I'm glad I knew who it was, and you didn't do it because I've only been to Reaper's channel. So
It's all good.
for that other channel to come in here, it was sent by Tammy. Okay.
Well, she's on Aurora tonight because she's already writing an email. But I don't know how she did that from the hospital while she's
Okay.
thankfully coherent. But anyway,
So, it ain't your fault, but like I said, I just happened, and Mary remembers it too. I just happened to go in there that night, and in the same process, you guys, I got a phone, I got two tablets, and then I got my laptop. I watch many things and can pay attention to all of them. All right.
you're better than me.
Okay. I got Dandy on one. I got this. I got Reaper on this one, and I'm going. There's a problem here because I'm watching money being spent on this one and drifting on this one. And I'm
Well,
going.
and for the record, I don't ask questions in very vague because I've always said for the record, I don't need anything. I just ask the basic questions. And I asked the community, the two auction channels, had anything been said or bills getting paid, anything, any kind of fuckery going on? No. Takes a little while to get the items paid for, but generally they're okay, great. That's all I need to know. Anything but a dog or any person, anything? Nope. Okay, that's good because I want that left off those channels too. God knows, Denny doesn't need all that mess either. But it's not fair to sell things and people not pay for it either. You know what I mean? Either way, it just, damn, I don't know.
Like I said,
Thing one, I'm glad you're here. You're now in charge. I'm done. I don't know anything else. I can't. I can't help anybody else tonight. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know. How did I call in tonight? How did this even start? I don't know. And so, okay, I went to go find what Chicky Dicky said. What's her name? Margot? No, Chris Reed. And something about they saw something. Once they saw it, they couldn't unsee it. Her and Sharon had been there uh, forever, basically. Sharon was her first mod, and then some other general comment. It wasn't anything as to why. Um, and then a few comments tonight that I missed during all the stuff. I couldn't see everything. Kind of concerned me. Just a little. I don't know. Whatever.
well,
People just have to be. Which is a lot of feelings. It's a lot of feelings. That's all I can say. Trying to make everybody.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Heather is focusing on it, but she's dragging her into it because she come on this channel.
Well,
What?
there was just no sense in the fuckery. Like, I don't care. Even the time when Janae called me would be upset about something, and I'm even mentioning her name in this, but it just is an example. It just is the truth, And Tammy would start something. I don't know if y'all remember this incident. Um, Janae had just left MERS, hadn't been gone long, and Tammy gets a hold of something she thought, and Janae called me and mentioned it, and she said, I told Tammy about it too, and she thinks, I think Natasha needs to know. I don't even know what it was, and I was like, no, I probably wouldn't do that, and it doesn't need to come from her, probably, but I hadn't more got that out of my mouth and hung the phone up. Then an hour or two later, Natasha went live and started talking about a screenshot of some text that had been sent to her about Janae, and and whatever it was, Natasha spun it that Janae was also the mole. Well, I think Merv started accusing her being the mole. But anyway, the whole thing came from Tammy, and it was not really all true. You know what I mean? It just was a bad mess, and I was just like, "Damn it!" Damn it. Okay, here we go. You know, I just don't even know. It's just been going on for a while. I mean, not all the time, to be honest. I'm not trying to make it like. But the spell, whatever you call it, okay, you gotta laugh.
Like I said, I
Mary
have.
Tackett wants it to be all about her. I think that's a good idea. We should just start talking about you now. Let's just move on.
Like
I don't
I
even want
said,
to talk about you.
I was. I don't like I said. I knew Tammy was trying to bring drama in here that night when she came in and started trying to bash Heather.
Yeah.
I
Well, Tammy,
knew it.
listen, I love her to death, and even on a good day, she likes attention. You know what I mean? Like, listen, don't we all? 100%. It's fine. But, we have watched over time. She do some crazy shit on Merb's channel. I mean, listen, at the end, when people were really wanting me to make those videos and expose her because they were getting pissed off, I said, listen, if she gets kicked out, she's the only thing to watch for in those auctions because she would come in there under trolls and start troll. And her and what was that lady? Mama Ames would get into it in the chat. And it was kind of funny. So I said, as much as it gets on my nerves, I kind of enjoy it. It's the one thing, something to laugh about. What else you gonna laugh about watching boring Merb? But so we all know that it's all good. Like I tried to be. I've tried to keep a lot of. Listen, I try and protect things the best I can. If there's some way I can just keep all of it out of the stuff, that would have been better. Obviously, I didn't want to come out and, oh my God, Merb is doing this and this and this to her. Listen, she's been calling, according to Tammy, she's been calling CPS and sending food to her house and doing all this crazy nonsense for a while. She's been telling me I never came out because I knew Merv would be like, wow. I wouldn't give her an ounce of glee for her to be ugly to anybody over it. So I just keep it quiet. But she just keeps on poking at people and poking and doing crazy mess and lying. It just, I can't take that part. And if she thinks I'm going to get involved in all this crap over there to have to defend it, I will once, but that's all I care about. I'll be glad to go over and say what I need to say with whatever proof I got. 100%. I don't want to have to do that. I don't. So, Tammy, if you're listening, stop it. Stop it. This community loves you. It's all good. No hard feelings. Just don't bring that mess over here. Don't be doing this crazy shit you're doing and hurting people, even in another community that I shouldn't have any knowledge about. I don't want to know about Panda Trash. The name alone tells me enough to stay away from. I mean, honest to God, when they said something, Jen, that's somebody in drama. That's like savage. People, listen, I don't want to be involved in that stuff. That's not our.
Well, I'll just short 2-cent preview. Trashy Pandas had a whole bunch of channels, renamed it Supernatural Panda something shit. Okay, basically, it is a whole group of grifters, and I mean grifters. You
Yeah,
think
it's just a.
okay,
It's just it's not even like
Hudson
you need.
Hart belongs in that
It's
group.
it's just the worst of the worst, in my opinion. It's how they used to say about YouTube. There was bottom of YouTube was boy. I guess there's that on TikTok. I don't even know. It's just gross, and it's just behavior and lies and this. I mean, when you do stolen valor, the list of this. I only heard a few minutes that night on Reaper, and that lady was going over the things that Panda Trash, whatever the hell her name is, has said or achieved, claimed to have done as far as her jobs. Y'all wouldn't believe it, and I can't even remember it. It was so far fetched. I said, my God, she would be a astronaut. Would be the next thing. It's just, but when you do stolen valor and shit like, I can't even. We're not even gonna have a conversation. You are
Nope.
now not even human to me anymore. You are past dead. Like, I'm sorry. Military means something to me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't fathom these people and their. I don't even know. I don't even want to know. Mary said, "Yep." Mary knows. She got that gut feeling. So again, I'm sorry, and I'll just be quiet. But I just
Well,
have had
that's
enough tonight. And by the time I came back in here, y'all were like, "Oh, but Panda, what?" So I'm sorry I lost my shit. But between that and the other fuckery with the Curly
well,
Mo and Mo or whatever the Chris Reed and whatever all the mess is going on, I don't even know. I
well, that's like I let Tammy say what she wanted to that
feel
night.
like I'm in a twilight zone. Mhm.
That's the whole deal here. Y'all can come up, you can give your opinion. Y'all seen it done. I let Tammy do it.
Well, the next time,
Dude,
if you
I
don't mind,
she
I'll be
was
borrowing your panel, and Reaper and I will come up here and we will put it out in a calmly, orderly fashion. But it's not going to be pretty. I can tell you now. And so, the best advice, I would surely hope that somebody reaches out and tells her, "Stop! Don't do these things. It's not going to be pretty. It will not end pretty. It won't be any better than the video I made with the top 20 things that Tammy had lied about it to that point. From the hawk taking the dog to all the
and see, I have
bizarre.
never I have never done nothing but be polite to Tammy. I let her up here. I let her say what she wanted to say. I let her up here the next time. She said what she wanted to say. The next time I told her, send me proof or you
It's
can't
like day,
come
it's
up.
like days of our lives. Days of our lives. And I
Okay?
don't like to be that way. I don't want to be jaded and not trust people. But when you know, you know. And so every time you're just, like, oh, really, that's happening? Okay. But oh my God, it's just like, come on. I was on a Discord call. She had me drop out of the call to go call her. That was the first time. I got her cell phone number, called her, and that's the night, she was banging cabinets and stuff. Not intentionally, but I could hear her and the cat in the background. I thought, you're not in the rehab center with a cat meowing. And she kept repeating the same thing, and I knew that night she'd been drinking. And but I can't remember why. I think it was about the food that Merb was literally sending all this food.
She was
Uh,
sending pizzas, remember?
yeah,
Like
food that
six
wasn't
or
paid
eight
for to her door.
pizzas.
And I said, well, can you get a copy of that receipt? Because, girl, yes, I'm going to go live and I'll burn her ass. But I need that receipt. Okay, yeah, that's what. You shouldn't believe she's done this before. She's done it. Okay, you have anything. I mean, Tammy, in this community, we got to have something. You know what I mean? You got to have something, sign something when they came to the door. Didn't they pay for it before they delivered it? No. Okay. That was the call. So you can't make this up. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
I know by me, they're not going to deliver your food unless it's paid for.
Okay. Well, see, that was the second time one of the 2 times she was up here, and she was talking
Oh my
about.
God, Florida! I just forgot you were in that Discord when all that happened, and I had to get off the phone and come back, and I was like, oh my God. I was, but the white flag was already up, but I was as nice as I could be. I just was like, y'all, why are we?
I mean,
Why? That's about the time I was 20. I'm thinking if I could be a little bit off, but the timeline with Lark starts up. I just was like, I can't anymore. I can't. If these people over there, whatever, I don't even know.
and like I said, I try. I never wanted to know some of the. I don't want to know this shit.
Did you? Okay, Paisley. So see, I hadn't even researched that. I mean, I know enough from people credible, but as far as digging in on that channel, whatever she came, I didn't want to know. I don't care. When she popped over here, I was like, what the hell? Oh no. When I went Reapers that night, I just said, I know enough. Tammy, you better quit. You better quit. You're going to open a whole can of stuff that you don't want. And I can repost those videos. I took them down when she left Merbs, just at it being doing the right thing because she was, doing right. And I just felt like that was the right thing to do. And anyway, long story short, I was like, no, I can really put these back up and let Reapers show who you are. You sat here and went off on this woman for how many months, accusing her of all kinds of shit. You, the person, you, Tammy. Like, are you kidding me? You have no proof. No, I just I don't understand.
Yeah. And like I said, all I have done was let Tammy up here go to Dandy's in that sale, watch Villain, and watch Reaper. That's it. And I haven't even commented in Reapers. All I do is sit behind the bushes and watch. And Tammy sends Trashy Panda over here? Oh, hell no.
Good name. Okay. So enough of them, but yeah, no, it's just everybody's over it and I'm over it. It's just fuckery of fuckery. It's just, some of this hasn't been easy, I ain't gonna lie. It's easy for people to, we are nobody. Listen, in the whole scheme of things, nobody. But sometimes
But
the road and the journey to get where we are about made me run off the road. I mean, I thought, oh my God.
I
It
know
would
how
never
to.
be at a good time. It's always when all life is pulling at you, the turning needs shit, the fuckery's going on, Merb's acting a fool, and then I got Tammy over here, or so you would be like, it just
And you all know
I'll write
me,
a book.
okay? You all know me enough that you have seen my
Say no.
babies out here, my four-legged babies, okay? I would starve if I had to literally starve to take care of my babies. I would starve.
Listen, you break my heart when you talking about cremating a dog and all that. I, put one down.
Okay? But to sit here and watch somebody and people go up on panel and talk about sticking a dog in their freezer with meat, with their food, I was internally livid. Okay? There was resources around here for this shit. You don't
Well,
stick your dead dog in your
they
freezer,
immediately, I guess
people.
Reaper, whoever in that community went live and rebutted the whole $300 cremation by the city or general area that she lived in. It was a Google search. You could, average price is way cheaper than that. I think it was like 225. But there were things about, resources that could help you immediately take the problem and help her. Whatever. She knows better. You don't go to It don't matter. You know, and I don't know if it's a scheme. The two of them are splitting it with the panda. I have no idea. Don't care. Because again, once you lie about that you were in the military, you're pretty much done in my book anyway. More or less all the things they were saying the other night, and I don't even know, don't want to care. But it was a lot. And I just thought, shit, these people are nuts. I mean, my life is real boring. Thank God. Thank God.
And like I said, you all see my babies. There is no way I am going to be okay with that. All right, none. And
Mhm.
to me, I just couldn't stand the grift of. I don't know if it was the grift or it happened or what,
Well, it
but
triggers people. You start talking about a dead dog, a pet, you know what I mean? Like, we all have that, we all have the story. And like that brings up, like, whoa, make the mama come out and all of it's like, no, you know, if that was true and whenever, why would she not have let us know? You know, somebody, we could have done something, you know what I mean? If it was true, but I don't care. It's all good. All right.
I mean, I actually think everybody in here, if that story was true, they would have been happy to help pay
Yes.
for
I mean,
that.
100%. Listen,
Okay, but
100%. That's what I mean. It's something like, I just,
I mean, we all have fur babies in here. We wouldn't let anything like that happen.
is Merb on the massage chair? Are you listening, Merb? I bet it's killing you. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all right. You can laugh about the last few nights and the craziness that you're causing over here, but 99% of the time, you know, this chat and this community, it's pretty chillax, and you're not going to keep the fuckery going long. I can assure you. So whatever you're scheming over there and thinking you're getting away with, you just keep it up. It's all right. We don't care.
You know, people were asking that. What the hell's wrong with people?
Mm.
Because one lady had stuck some lizard in the freezer because it died and she couldn't get it cremated. Now you got Tammy sticking the dog in. What are you people
Yes.
doing sticking these dead animals in with your food?
Look, they were telling a story. I shouldn't tell the story, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. The lizard, some lady, that villain was exposing one of the things that, like, this is minor compared to everything else, but the two, the lizard was in the freezer. This lady's lizard was in the freezer for 3 years. I said, what? I don't even know. I can't even comprehend that because I'm talking like in the refrigerator freezer in the house, not like out in a freezer, like in the. So you know it's by all the food. But then the lady had gone to jail at one point and her cat died and the I don't even know. I just can't you can't make this shit up. Where the hell do these people come from?
Why,
Like I don't
Mary?
even want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know these stories. I don't.
You're going to retract leaving this? What? Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is a whole lot of story. Yeah, we are too exciting to leave here now.
What now? Yeah,
Mary said she retracts leaving this channel.
I know. It's I could just go on and on. The cat was in the floor for 10 days till the lady got out of jail before they moved the dead cat. What? You who what? Who mm-mm.
the husband, the husband was home, people.
Yeah,
While the
close.
woman was in jail, the husband was home and the cat died.
Yeah,
And
you
he
heard
let
it too.
the damn cat lay in the middle of the floor.
And this was proven, you know, again, the woman we're talking about with the animals, totally different character that villain has gone after. She's done far worse, believe it or not. So this is nothing. But in the whole evidence is how that was proven as a fact too. It's like how I'm not laughing about the animals. It's just the plethora of fuckery. It's worse than Merb sawing on her hooves that night in the microphone when she was scratching her heels. I'll never forget. You know, those moments make me just think, I don't even know. I just
You know
glad
we
my
gotta
life,
steal your hoofs now, right?
my
The
life,
word hoof.
there's nobody in this chat. Everybody's life's much better than that. In your darkest moment, you know, when you're really struggling, just think, thank God I'm not Merb. Thank God I'm not Merb. That's all.
Right?
You know, everything's much better. Thank God I'm not Merb. It could be much
You're
worse.
not just lurking, JC Ray.
Yes. Look at Sandra's eyeballs down there. Like, right? What? Everything I've said in the last hour, I would be doing that too. Big nosy eyeballs. Like,
I mean,
what the
these just
hell
sound like
have I
insane.
walked into?
Me and Heather had to have watched the same one but different times because, like
Oh
I
my
said,
gosh.
that woman went to jail.
Hmm.
Her husband was home while she was in jail.
Poor
The cat,
Victoria,
Judy.
I
the
blame,
cat.
I blame, I blame villain. I tell her all the time. I don't say it, but I want to cuss her under my breath and tell her, you're the reason I went down that rabbit hole. When she
It,
started exposing that lady, I started
oh,
listening, and I was like, "Oh my God, this character's from Kentucky! Wow, wow, I would never thought it." And it just went on and on and on. And there's some really bad things with child abuse and other drugs, and the story gets yucky, but there are parts of it you're just like, "Wow, really? People live like that? People do these things? People like I don't even understand. I
I don't
don't.
want to know people like that.
No, I don't. I don't want to have to talk about did you bathe in the last hour long. It's not normal. I don't have those conversations with people I talk to. I really don't. I mean, unless you're sick or something, or I don't know. I don't. I don't know. The last
No,
time I've asked a
no, the
woman,
hooves. We're
yeah,
gonna steal that from
The
Heather. The hooves.
the what now? The
The,
hooves? No, the
yeah, from
hooves.
Herb's feet. We're gonna refer to them as
I
the
know to make
hooves.
you laugh instead of thinking about other things.
Do you mind,
God,
Heather?
everything's better. Think about that. There can't be
The
anything
hooves.
that bad. Thank
Be
God.
getting out the jackhammer and the sandblaster
Mm-hmm.
and get at one toenail.
Get on them
Probably
hooves.
break the equipment.
Oh, that heifer. That's just you can't turn the microphone off.
Oh my God.
That's why I am sensitive to sound too. So I get the whole whether we're loud, one of us is loud on here and one's not, or all the things that happen, or I'm rattling something in the background. 100%. I have deep sympathy for it. And tried to tell Merv 100 years ago when we were on the panel, the more you tell her about the chomping, the more she didn't care. And people would say, "Oh, it's fine. Doesn't bother us at all." I'm like, but it's rude. I'm sorry.
Everything she
I,
does is rude. She's late.
yes.
Well, I did hear a little bit of gossip from that channel over there. I heard that Jimmy got his ass chewed.
Oh, well,
What else is new?
Well,
that's
I
always,
heard that he got his ass chewed because he went in the kitchen to get something, and then he got him a piece of candy. I guess Merv chewed his ass for eating the candy.
Oh
probably
my
what
God.
In
Is
the
that
mean,
like Merb money? And
in
now
the
it's Merb
meantime,
candy?
he got his
I,
piece of
right,
candy
Mary?
and walked off. But she chewed his ass for eating candy. I haven't went back and watched this one yet. But in the meantime, she's chomping like a cow up there on that microphone.
That's what I say. It's like a horse trying to get through a fence on it, eating a corn cob or apples.
Do you really think she's gonna share her candy even with her
No.
husband?
Okay, y'all know I'm not lying. Back in the day, she'd have her like stash of chocolate and just be hoarding it. And by God, she had to share it with him. And then yelling about something. Somebody got something out of the refrigerator that was hers and hers. I thought I've never bought anything and brought it home. I may have bought some dip I like more. That you know what I mean? Was excited to get it. And Bryson might have got into it, but I would have never said that was my dip.
I
You know what I
know.
mean?
But I
She
mean,
literally have a
but I
nervous
Henry and
mean,
I,
breakdown.
we share everything.
but I mean, one piece of candy, yelling at him because he's making. You couldn't even hear him chew. All you,
Poor guy.
from what I've been told, and I got to go back and watch it, is that all you could hear was the heifer up there chewing the cud in the microphone while she's yelling at Jimmy about one piece of candy.
And her microphone that looks like a penis hanging upside down. I don't even know. I like it when she leans in the microphone. Heather, blah, 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 Heather. Well, you know what I mean. She does not necessarily me, but she'll get
Oh
mad about something.
God.
She'll lean it like it means more if you lean into the microphone. I just get tickled. Oh, bless it.
I
And that keyboard. I don't
that's
know how
just
the keys
crazy.
don't fly off it.
Listen, all I've ever said is my God underneath it.
I think
I
she
still
has
go back.
extra keyboards under her desk.
I mean, I just can't even think about all the dust and stuff because you can't be cleaning under there very well because Jimmy would be unplugging something. He would be messing something up. He bumped it. He did, all the things to be blamed. It'd be a screaming fit. And I just worry. I think, not worry, I don't care. I just know that's why we have crusty, rusty feet because we're in those Crocs all the time because she doesn't walk around without shoes on. And I wouldn't either if I was up under there with all the desk mites and the food crumbs and God knows what's under there. Let's just be
What
honest.
freaks me out is that bracelet choking her wrist.
It's a tree trunk. It's not a wrist.
Yes, that's what I said to Kenny. Because I'm
Yes.
tall
Yeah, I'm
too,
gonna
and
have
I'm like, how big is that wrist? It's like a leg.
That's
It's
okay.
not
That's what
like
I've
a
always
wrist.
said. Yes. There's no definition. It's bizarre. And she can say whatever, but whatever.
It's a leg.
Oh,
Tree
and
trunk.
I mean, not to change the subject, but am I gonna have to do a little short video on Friday
On what?
when my cleaning lady comes in to show them
Yes.
dumbasses?
How to clean
No,
something?
to show them dumbasses that I'm in the garage and that's rust on my garage door.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't care. It
I
don't
know,
matter.
I'm just
She's
saying.
mad. She's mad because I picked at her and blah 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 blah. So they're gonna have to find something to nitpick. That's why nobody goes on camera anymore because we got sense because we just know what's gonna happen. But I don't care. She has said so much about people. That's why it's open season in my eyes. Open season. If she hadn't said the most horrific things about people, I wouldn't pick at her about her humpback or anything else, or camel toe and all the other taco, whatever the song was, which is still the best ever. I just have to have a moment for that. Sorry, I don't care. Call it mean, call it whatever. I still laugh my ass off when I hear it. Anyway,
Okay, you got me doing. Yeah, thanks.
what
Oh,
did I do?
she built like a shit horse door. Big bully. She looks
Like
like
I
she
said, I
smells.
I, I only asked I only asked if I need to do a little short because um they compared my house being dirty to hers. I can guarantee you mine's cleaner.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
mean,
have
again,
to
you're
say
outside in the
nothing
shed
to them.
in the garage. I mean, my garage,
I mean, yeah, it's a
whatever. It's a
garage. It's
garage.
so stupid. They don't even know what room it is. My
I don't know.
God.
It's just
And does she have a hump? Yes, she does. Humpity 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 hump. And she tilts to the left like she's going to fall over when she walks.
You
And I
know,
said to Kenny, how does she tilt over that far? Because her pocketbook's in the other hand, but she's tilting the opposite way. I said, someone's got to stick 2 bowling balls in that pocketbook so she could stand up straight.
listen, she's been carrying a huge purse since way back when because I remember being on the panel. We were trying to convince her. Well, the problem is you're carrying a big old heavy bag. I used to do one too when it had the kids and all the things in it. We all did. And then we, you know, got smaller and smaller in time. And now half the time I grab my wallet, which has my pod in the little coin port. So I just go in and out of the store with that only under my
Well,
arm
it's on the other side,
and
Heather.
leave my
It's not
purse
on
in the
the
car
crooked
because I don't
side.
need it. I don't want to have to lug it in there. But that's me. And she's like, well, I had to have all my things. Well, then don't complain. Your back's hurting. You're carrying a suitcase around.
But
You know,
it's
what
not
do you
even
really
on the
need?
side she's tilting.
Yeah.
It's on the other side.
Yeah.
well, thanks to Irene, she gave me a view that I never wanted to see.
I'm going to freak you out,
Okay,
Heather.
I have heard you all talk about this. I've heard Davita say she wanted to throw up.
Trigger warning.
Okay, okay,
Uh-oh.
but
I'm,
I really never noticed it till this got sent to me.
oh,
And
no.
I ain't making fun of her. I really
No,
ain't.
it's just an
It's
observation.
okay. I will.
I am
It's all
just
right.
trying to figure out how how okay do you how does this happen? How
Now,
does a normal person have 4 sections to their fingers?
look at your
You can see
fingers.
them.
You have
There's the
1,
one.
2, 3,
There's
and 2
one
lines.
crease. There's 2 crease. There's 3 crease, and there's 4 crease.
I only have 3.
But there's also 4 sections.
They both have 4 sections because there
Look,
is a
1,
ring. There's
Oh, I'm
one.
sorry. Hell, I'm over here in the comment. I forgot. I didn't know you had a picture up. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm counting my own self. Okay, wait a
There's
minute.
his one.
One. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, where's Davita? Oh my God, shut the front door. Oh my God, I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna pee. I'm pushing it. Oh, Davita. 911. 911.
What purple dress?
Oh, Davita. Holy shit fire. Because listen, you know, she went after my sweet, gorgeous, adorable, every great word, Davita, as we all love. And, you know, so, and the pet peeve, there's a many, but the pet peeve of the thumb thing, I could get Davita to just flip out any. I would just all of a sudden put that picture up of the latest random thing. Oh my God, Heather.
Like I said,
Oh my
I
God.
don't. I got, like I said, I got this sent to me,
No, wait a minute.
and I'm sitting here looking at this,
1,
and I'm
2,
going,
3, 4. You're not lying. And listen, she's a tall.
No,
I'm probably a little bit taller, but we are built similar in long legs and long arms and long fingers. So I get it sometimes,
no,
but I
I
don't
am
have that.
5'8". I don't
1,
have
2, 3.
that.
Yes, I have 1, 2,
nobody.
3.
I have
Nope.
three things. 1, 2, 3.
I am dead. I am
And
dead.
my thumbs can bend over backwards, and I could do a lot of the things she could. I was showing Florida, and my fingers
Like
don't
I
look like
said,
that.
there is full. I'm
I
sitting
am
here
dead.
looking. I'm sitting here getting told.
Thing one, are you seeing this? She's seeing it on the screen. I'm sitting here counting myself. I couldn't see. I have to flip over on the phone. Shit, Fred, that's hilarious. Valerie said she's got 3.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Everybody has 3.
Well,
But she
something ain't
has
right.
4, like I said, because
We
there's
said,
a ring.
we know. Well, when the
Right
doctor
there's the
delivered you,
ring.
he knew
You all
then.
can see it.
Something
There's
ain't right.
there's one. There's one. And there's one. How do you?
Yep.
Okay. I know. I mean, I'm sitting here counting my fingers, right? Same thing you did, Heather.
I know.
Oh my God.
I never thought about it. You know,
Dress.
y'all were saying that, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm done. That's hilarious.
You talking about
Well,
that purple dress where she uses like the bubblegum booby thing?
Everybody in here has 3 too.
I think it must be a thing.
Yeah, I'm 5'8" in my socks, and I got 3. And I showed Florida how my thumbs bend back. My pinky bends all the way back, and my
Oh,
fingers only have 3.
Vicky says my daughter has flexibility, and even hers doesn't do that.
it's just insane. I've never in my life. It just kills me. Like the thumbs, like a blinker, blink in the opposite direction than what she's pointing to. And I'm like, oh my God, that's bizarre. Like, I don't
I
even
saw
know.
the bubblegum booby purple dress. Believe it or not, that's the picture she uses in her
Aaron,
office all the time.
the purple dress. She said she called it back then a uniform when she bought it
A
because she thought she'd wear it. Like, I
uniform.
don't even know. It's so crazy.
How's
Yes.
a dress a uniform?
I don't know. She was so tickled to get it. And I don't know. I think
A
it just was
uniform.
pitiful. And I think I knew, I tried to give her, well, yeah, bless it. It was summertime and it was probably on clearance.
Bless it.
Well, you know what I mean? It was kind of like a sweater dress in a way with the little cardigan.
Oh my
And I
God.
know she was going to a wedding and I don't even know. And
I
then
know,
those,
heads up. Creatures from upper state New York.
yes, yes, yes,
Oh my God.
yes. I just, it was so much. And then the tropical pink palm tree something, I can't remember exactly, a fingernail press on thing she had. I'm like, wow, that's appropriate. And
Oh my
again,
God.
just going back to when we talk about the basic rules and, knowing a few things as women, we learn early on, your undergarments are everything. Let's just be honest. We can get away with skimpy and worn out in between because we know what sweater, what t-shirt you can wear whatever with. 100%.
Right.
But when you put on that clingy dress, that's when you go get the Spanx and a little bit newer bra and you know what I mean? Like a little bit more something
Tummy
around the waist. It kind of
control.
helps that little, waist in just a hair. Don't have to
Yep.
be miserable, but keeping everything, especially in like a dress like that shows that proper undergarments is
That's
the
right.
key. That's what I tried to tell her in a nice way. you know, just
Oh my Lord. Maybe
It's
she did it on
just,
purpose.
Heather,
it
we
just,
got heads up. Heather, we got heads up over here. She's counted her fingers 3 times.
I know. It's like the creature from the Black Lagoon. And go ahead and tell my attorney I don't care that I said that. It's the
I
truth.
have
It's my
3 on
opinion.
my fingers and 2 on my thumb. Not everybody's gonna be counting their thumb. Watch.
Right. And
But
everything.
Yeah.
Everything is suspicious, Mary. I just, it's all fishy. Yep. Oh, God, it's so funny.
The underwear is where the
But the
key
booby,
is.
oh my God, she got so mad about that booby, bubblegum boobies.
Bubblegum boobies. You know what she sold on her auction one time, and I can't believe that somebody bought this. It was a fake
Flamingos.
suntan
Thank you, heads up. Thank you. I can remember pink and something, whatever.
and a fake matching pink suntan lotion bottle, and it's to hide your money
keys
and
in.
your keys. And it's like, oh, that's not obvious. And I can't believe somebody bought it.
Oh, yeah, right?
I said, maybe Merv hides her key under a fake rock in front of her house.
I mean, it just blows my mind. Blows my mind. You know, I was kind of taught like if things aren't right, like in season, in fashion, or just your basics, get rid of it. You
Oh
know,
my gosh.
it's like the style and the. It doesn't matter what she does over there. There is none. I'm just being honest, and I don't mean it
Yes,
ugly.
she
It
has
just
a style in Florida, found it. It's on Everybody Loves Raymond. It's her to a T. Do you
what the
remember
mother.
that show?
It's
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it's Marie,
yes,
the
Raymond's
mother-in-law.
mother.
Yep.
I don't know. I like that. That woman's. Yeah,
Even the
yeah,
pin, even Merv with her pins.
yeah. That's true. It's just cray craze. It's just funny times looking back. I can't believe Davida fell asleep by now. I'm sure she did. I can't wait to tell her. Oh my God. You better send that to her tomorrow. Yes, go ahead, Florida. When you get off here, you send it so she wakes up. I hope it's one of the first things she reads in the morning.
Oh
I'll be
my
like,
God.
yep, that's what you get. You missed
Sounds like
out.
you're getting even.
Yep, wake up. It's a beautiful.
Oh, Denise has a better one than what I said about the fake rock. I like
it's
Denise's better.
it's so
She said
bad. When
a
Muppets
fake
would go in.
cow to
I'm sorry.
hide her key.
When Muppets would go in to chat with Carol Boyce when she was still alive, she always changed her little avatar. It was a chicken, and she had the funniest and cutest. Every night be something different, and it would make Carol laugh, and that's why she would do it. But I would get tickled because some of them were they truly were hilarious, and it was kind of like the same thing except Cruel Heather.
What
I didn't do it
the
all the time, but every now and then I do the same thing with the Vita. I just all of a sudden upload a picture. Merv's fingers. Oh my God, I gotta show you something. Okay, what? Just for you. Oh my God, Heather. I can't take it. What's wrong with her? Oh, she get fight mad. I don't understand, but I know it's bizarre. But I thought of you. Just wanted you to know. Oh God. Oh, good times.
She had Davita freaks out over her thumb. Can you imagine what she's gonna do when she sees 2 fingers with 4 sections in each?
Throw up.
She's gonna say like I've been saying. Some ain't right.
Oh,
Oh
oh my
Lord,
God.
what a night. Okay, I gotta go to bed at 3:30. I love y'all.
Well,
Oh, I
If
love you
anything else
too,
happens
sweet
tomorrow,
dreams.
don't call me. I don't want to know. Don't go live. Don't send me a link. Don't tell me if the fires are burning down. The house of cards fell. I don't know. I don't want to know. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I really am not, but I really am. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Mary, are you talking about Nana Patty?
Guys, it's not bad. Yeah, she'll be okay. Promise.
Yeah.
Everything gonna be all right.
oh
Everybody
my
loves
God, the
everybody.
black eyes and the 80s blue eyeshadow.
Yeah, I found a video the other day, a clip, and they're saying something about
I
it, and the
want to
next
see
thing
her
goes to her.
wig. I want to
Huh?
see one of her wigs.
The ones with the wigs.
Yeah, I never
Oh
seen. I don't
God.
think I've seen her
It's
wig.
easy to find. There's only 6,000.
I,
I know. Then you have to think about what time of year it was, how many years ago was that, and then start
well,
scrolling.
like, was it more towards the beginning? I wasn't there from the beginning
Well,
at
I was
all.
there, so I think, wait a minute. I don't know 100% if I was on the panel when she was wearing them. I usually can get a time frame ish, trying to remember,
Well, you
but
know what?
I have to think
If
on
it
it.
wasn't from the beginning, and what? All right, I break it down like this. I wasn't there in the beginning. Later on, at some point, I don't know how long this was up, but she had a puppy cookie ceramic thing on her counter.
Hmm.
And then after that was, so I wasn't there in the beginning. I don't know how long she did the counter before
Oh,
the blur. And then
yeah.
there was the blue thing
Beside her
with
desk.
MRB on it.
Hmm.
But I don't know after that. I mean, we hate watch her for so long. I'm losing
Yeah,
track.
let me think. I can't tell you right now what time it had to. Okay,
Just the
2021.
background. A background would help.
It's probably in
You know,
2021, but I just don't know. Like sometimes I
yeah,
can think of the season, maybe,
that's
or
okay.
something.
Yeah, if you think of it, you know.
I remember her making a big deal, like it's something she used in the shower made her hair grow, and people were believing it. I don't even know. They really were. I don't. It just was amazing.
I'm kind of thinking.
Who thinks of this shit? Look, it's something I use. Look at my hair. Oh my
She
god.
tries to be funny, you know what I mean? I think she was trying it. She was trying.
Oh my god.
Sushi
It
Ray,
is
I
funny
think
in a
it might
weird
have had.
way.
I think it might have had something to do with hygiene. In my opinion, it might have had to do with hygiene,
Oh, like the days where they wore wigs to hide the lice.
or hide dirty hair when you didn't wash it.
I don't
Oh.
know. Okay, wait a minute. That
I don't
makes
know.
me
To be
think
honest, I
that
don't know.
Dreaming was still alive because I remember Dreaming mentioning wearing wigs, and I think they had a conversation about nice wigs, and I'm like, what? And I don't know if Merv got them sent to her because I don't know. To be honest
Oh,
with you.
copycat. Copycat. That would make sense.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to think. There was a weird conversation between. I don't even know. I
Around
don't
New
know.
Year or birthday. Oh.
And maybe
Well,
back then, you know,
I
I,
don't know. I mean, I don't know, her haircut being looking chopped up and those freaky bangs that there's like a couple pieces. I don't know. If that's a wig, that's a shitty wig.
hey, good night, Jenny. I've been seeing you the last couple of times. I said hi. I miss you. So glad you've been around.
Karen said
Oh,
she gonna try selling her wigs if she ain't buying it.
yeah. Ain't nobody buying it now. Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. Maybe it's the Wonder Mop and she just, dyed it and
Spin
trimmed
it
it
off. Oh,
herself.
God, gross. Ugh.
Oh my god, Heather, before you go, I gotta tell you something funny. I saw this video not when it was live, but after the fact, and I couldn't believe it. She was outside, and you don't see her. You don't
Mm.
see her. You just hear her voice, and she's talking to you about how she's gonna dye her hair. And she said that. Okay, now hold on a minute. She said, I gotta put my cape on. So, and she uses garbage bags. Okay, so she puts that on, and then she
Oh, my
goes,
God.
and now I gotta take my clothes off. And I'm like, why? And she got
Y'all told me about.
quiet.
I never saw that clip, but yeah, that would have been a great one to make a video
And
of.
then she
I
says
don't
that
understand
when
that.
she was little, that she used to take garbage bags and make clothes out of them.
No,
I'm not kidding.
I
I'm
know.
like,
Yeah,
who
you
does
can't make
that?
that shit up. You can't make that shit up.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well,
Jenny,
why
I
are you
just.
taking your clothes off if you're wearing old clothes to begin with and you have a garbage bag around you? Why are you taking your clothes off?
So crazy. Jenny, what do you think about these people leaving old Merb over there?
Maybe she just, hoping somebody will drive by. I don't know.
I know. I just
Somebody
can't
in the
believe going outside
airplane
in the
might
meeting
That's,
room.
notice.
that's all she has done is expand. She
Oh.
went from one crazy ass thing to the next, to the next, to the
She
next.
always did. She came up with the weirdest ideas. I mean, let's just be honest. She tried. And
She just,
apparently she's really trying now to try and figure out which way she's going to go.
if they write a book, nobody will
Well,
believe it's true.
well, what do you think of her dropping that video in again tonight?
Okay, that was my other question. I know I'm trying to get off here.
Oh my
Because I
God.
hadn't stopped to look to see what kind of fuckery she's been doing, like
Yeah,
today,
tell
how
us
many
what
videos.
was that?
Usually,
She dropped in the video of her being lost at the hospital.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You said that before. Okay.
okay, yeah, but nothing today.
No. Sometimes I momentarily forget.
Heather,
So
that was
work with me. Thank
Heather.
you.
Yes, I'm listening.
That was 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay,
No,
well,
she
a
did it
little bit.
again. Okay, wait a
Yes.
minute. Okay, wait a minute.
The Mad Hatter.
Okay. So if there was a part of me that starts to question whether these people left or not, yeah, that
And
makes me
don't
know she's still
forget,
going manic
she
again.
now drinks mushroom coffee and mushroom
She-
hot cocoa.
She can't be live right now and carry on. She's struggling. I heard.
Literally, she did it tonight after her true crime.
Mhm.
She dropped in the lost video.
Were
At
you
the
live during that time?
Huh?
Were you live then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's mad. They were in the chat. She's pissed.
Well,
She firing
somebody had said they come in here and they go, she's driving around and she's lost, and I'm going, no way. So I went over and looked, and he come to find out it's that hospital video.
She's up to something. Heads up. Ain't for sure. Yeah. 100%. But at the end of the day, either way, Mark, we don't care. If you want to cause the fuckery, making it all up, or just being an absolute lunatic that we know you are, it's just another day with you. It's just another day.
Well, maybe that's what she's going for. Insanity defense.
Well, it ain't going to work in federal
Allegedly.
court. Sorry. She's not crazy enough. I'm sorry.
Crazy
You know what
like
I
a
mean?
fox.
Yeah. Sorry. I've already looked into that long ago. When I say, listen, I ain't a stupid. I'm not going into this and think, well, all the things I can think of, that's on the top of the list,
Maybe afterwards she'll need a padded show. I need
They
to live
played that one? Yeah.
somewhere.
Why play that one? I know, and that's what I said. When she did it long ago and then did it recently and then now again tonight, that's not a good video to pick. It's not a funny one for your own
Oh my
community.
Lord.
It's not a good look, but she can't understand that. She has no
She could have spent all this time
self-reflection.
rebuilding herself.
No, I don't even know the word right
Instead, she
now.
goes into a time warp. And how you always say,
Jackie.
Here,
sliding
you all
her cheese off her
think
cracker.
I'm
What was that thing
crazy.
with the biscuit, Florida? Her biscuit ran away.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the butter slid up the biscuit and the biscuit's running for help?
Yes.
It's the fuckery of fuckery.
Look at this. This is tonight.
She got
True
herself into
crime.
this. That's right. That's right, Karen. I don't feel sorry for her.
True crime. Okay. You got the true crime shit.
What is that? Music awards. What the
Then
hell?
we're house picking again, guessing prices again.
Oh my God. I saw a music award somewhere. Whoa, what the hell? Scary.
Shoulder
Scary.
surgery.
Look, he's so tiny. Is she keeping him in the drawer?
Like I said, shoulder surgery that night. So we all know what video this shit is.
Okay, so he's in a car, is why.
That's the roundabout and all the fuckery.
Yeah, she put it
Goes
all
to the
up.
wrong hospital. Yeah, it's an epic one. It's not the kind of epic she wants it to be, but
Yeah, I mean, again tonight. Why would you?
Again, you don't want to stand on those things. Those are not the things you want to be known for. Just saying. But okay. I don't know. I would be early embarrassed. But whatever. The typically way she drags individuals who turn away. She's calm. She's scared.
I think she's
Scared,
dead.
heads up. If it's true, okay? If. Let's just face it. You're losing people that really knew. That really know all the fuckery.
I mean, everybody.
I still say for the record, I don't think anybody knows all the fuckery. Not one person. But you're getting down to a few that know most of the fuckery.
Oh, the pieces will start fitting together eventually.
Yes. She's got to be scared.
She got herself into this. She certainly did.
Yep. When she's overly confident and in a bind, she will go manic and put one video after another. That's when I knew we were really tapping her nerve because she would try and do like TikTok and just crazy stuff and make mistakes. You could just see it.
Yeah. She
But
is
when she
lost.
gets like this, it's so out of control for her to be such a control freak. She's got to be in too many places at once. I don't know. I haven't watched her to see if she's on camera at all. To be honest, I didn't last night or today, so I hadn't had time. But I'd be interested to see, because usually, again, this community's the ones that are looking, they're gonna spot it. They're gonna let me know, like, it's shady. I'm still,
See,
I was a betting
heads up
woman. I'd say
says,
about 3/4 of the way. Do I believe?
well,
I
heads
don't
up
know.
says, in my opinion, it's a last ditch effort to do
Well,
something. I agree.
on tonight's live, no.
Yeah.
She's
Especially
not, no,
Sharon. Yes.
nothing.
And again,
Not on it.
it's
It's
a
all,
bad look when major people keep leaving you.
Yeah.
You know?
And she's showing reruns. And she's all over the place in her videos.
But again, she makes me very skeptical with her. I don't believe anything. Every time I don't believe it. I just don't. And you know what I mean? And I hate to be that way, but I don't.
No.
It's just that she's always up to something, blah blah blah. You never.
She schemes too much.
You
She
can always
schemes.
just sit back. She'll tell herself so easy. She's a horrible actress. If she's on camera, she cannot come up with some kind of skit for shit.
No.
Do y'all
No,
remember
what I
that
mean is
time?
like, Florida, how'd you put it, where they make a plan and they scheme? Like, one time she tried to make it
her
look
skits.
like Florida bought subs. Remember that? And set you up, but it didn't work, failed.
Yes, seen those
Things
kind of
like
things.
that.
One time, her and Scooter came up with something about somebody was going to call. It was Dorothy from another community. Long story short, but Dorothy was supposedly called, but she was friends with Natasha, so there was this whole thing. But anyway, so Scooter's acting like Dorothy's calling. I think she even had her granddaughter in on it. I don't even know. I can't remember, but that whole shit Bob was fake as f. The
Yeah.
word was post office or something like that. And the minute I'm just screaming, no.
God,
It ran like a damn virus through the community. Natasha went
Wow.
live, Randy went live, and I'm screaming, no, it's fake. I'm telling y'all. And she was like, hey, it was just, trying to have fun.
hey,
Well, Natasha.
I gotta do it just for purpose. Sorry, Heather. You
Hmm.
are not gonna believe what she had up on that auction tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I believe she got kicked out. Those three because she saw Chris
Oh
Reed come in.
no! It's the potato.
It's a what?
Heather has no idea who that is. All right. Long story short, there's a little animation about a sweet little story, and it's a little tiny shell, like about an inch or so. It's
Mm-hmm.
not this big potato looking thing. And it has little tiny legs. Think of high tops. Okay? That's about how big the legs should be. Little tiny high tops, not these gargantuan legs. And the eye, it should be a tiny shell, and a little eye would fill the hole. And that's Marcel the shell. This thing, Kenny said, looks like a monster from the 1950s movies, like the giant potato or something, you know?
I just question why she's holding it even.
Because
I
she
mean,
made it and she's proud of it. And it's supposed to be Marcel the shell. Like hell, it is not Marcel the shell. And
I
then
don't even
Florida
know.
teases
But
me that
why would you
I'm
pick that out?
obsessed with Marcel.
I don't even know why you picked that out of all the things you could make and decorate. I don't even know. I have questions.
I mean, we
I,
seen that from our
Listen,
granddaughter
I
when
I
she
had
was
to do it.
younger.
I had to do it because you got
don't-
the Juicy
I don't-
Couture that's still there,
And I call it a potato.
and you got Marcel,
The potato.
and you got
And some more napkins. I heard she was selling
somebody needs
napkins.
to buy.
God, that goes to-
Somebody really needs to buy. Damn it, it's spinning.
Is that a
That
bumblebee?
is a bee.
A who?
A bee.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
like
but
it's made out of flower pots, like that,
That is a bee.
right? The flower pot bee, Florida.
mhm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure,
Marcel
but it's
had
a bee.
major plastic surgery that made him bigger. Longer legs, bigger body. Looks like a potato.
There's Juicy.
I don't don't know. It scares me. I'm just scared. That's all I can say. I don't even know. It made me think of something else she was trying to make one
There,
time. I was going to say it when you showed the potato, and now I can't remember.
there. Now I got it right.
Yeah.
That
You
is
guys
Yes,
are
she is
Mr.
funny
Christiane.
with that. Oh,
And both ethics.
Christiane. She would have no ideas if she did not copy.
That is Mr. B.
You know what? She copied
Oh,
Christiane too. The new run Christiane. Remember how you change from white to black depending on what shows your items better? Except, when she copies, it's a fail. She used green and gold. No, gold. That's what it was. And she would put gold jewelry on it. And then it's like, where's the jewelry? Remember Florida? She had this shimmery gold cloth and she's laying gold jewelry on it and it would
Yeah,
just
I
disappear.
remember that.
Oh my
There's
God.
Christiane.
I know that's who I'm telling. Because Christiane does hers. It makes sense. It shows up better. Merv's, her shit disappears. She has gold shimmery cloth, and that's what she puts the gold jewelry on.
yeah,
It's
she
like,
just can't.
where's Waldo? Where's the jewelry?
I
Hey,
know, Sandy. It's
Sandy
good
Love.
morning.
Good
I'm supposed to be
morning.
going to bed, and she's getting up. Oh my God. 2 nights in a row of this. I can't take it anymore. Merb's got to quit her antics or whatever she's doing.
Well, I can tell you this, okay? Just for
Mm,
general purposes and aggravation.
I gotta pee.
Before we go,
Tinkle, I mean.
A
Sorry.
normal person
this
doesn't
is
hold
the
their pee for
sale.
12 hours.
This is the sale before the one she had tonight.
I was gonna say, wouldn't she have sold tonight? That would be normal. Huh.
But no, this is the one before. So she didn't sell the bag. She didn't sell the bee.
Or Marcel, right?
Okay.
Did she sell the
She
potato, the imitation Marcel?
Ruff, you better get out of there. Just
Hello
saying.
Kitty. Another copycat from Christiane. Hello Kitty.
There's the bee.
Uh-huh. All right. Well,
Oh my
I can't say
God.
much because she's holding it. It just ruins the whole picture. But, it's all right looking, I guess. It's better than the thing with the one eye. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. That crazy lady that came on during the marathon with the one eye Buddha guy. She needed to glue the one eye back into. Nana something. Nana K or whatever her name was. Oh my gosh.
Merv's auction?
Yes, it's a long story short, but
Well, you know what, Merv? It's
it's,
okay because Merv will
she
tell you
tracks.
it's no problem. You can glue that sequin on. You know, that pocketbook, that worn out spot, you can just paint it with some nail polish. It's like she got a
Coming,
fix for everything.
coming from the lady that was selling the pocketbook was stuck in melted Skittles. That was
That's
great.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, is Nancy still in here or is she gone? Because Nancy, you better get busy now, I'll tell you. She's trying to give you a run for your money now.
Can't.
She's
Oh,
giving you a run for your money.
what's she doing now? Can't.
Christiane would like a
Oh
link,
no. Way back to damn.
Florida.
I can't. I can't
Christiane is
anymore.
asking for a link, Florida.
I need a
Yeah.
white flag. I'm done. Okay, good. I'm tapping out. Christiane, it's your turn. I can't with the freaking seashells and decoupaging again. I'm having
Oh, good
nightmares.
night, Mary Tackett. Sweet
Good night,
dreams.
Mary. I love you.
So, yeah, I mean, we're back to this
Oh,
mess.
well, it's better than some of the. I
There's
guess
the
Oh,
link,
no.
Mary.
We're
I
talking
mean,
a
Mary.
whole counter full,
Christiane.
people.
she
Look
still
at this.
uses bright gold around the edge on every single
Yeah.
one. It kills me. But then you got it's a Banks or Binky or whatever she goes by now, coming in there and even if she's stenciling, some art, some paint into it, and then her colors kind of, the shell kind of goes with the napkin. Hers, I'm impressed with. It's got an artistic flair to it. You know what I mean? She took some time. Herbs is like slapped it on there, slapped the
That's it.
thing, put some gold, bright gold around the
They're
rim, and call it
nasty,
done.
Sandra Louisa. Nasty,
Oh
nasty.
God,
Look at
Those
this.
and Jenny said those shells are done and over last year.
my God, just
Um,
piles of them. And like, she didn't even treat them nicely.
Merv
When,
shells.
when Tracy and Nancy were selling them, they're like displayed on a little holder
They're
with a little
beautiful.
pretty background. And she got them all stacked up, like flipping them like cards. I'm like, why
Hi,
is somebody going to spend
Christine.
that kind of money?
I know.
That woman literally stalks what I sell. She's selling Hello Kitty now too.
I know.
Oh, Bucky Ann? Okay, yeah, Jackie, thank you.
Oh my lord.
Whatever her
I
name is.
can't.
She
I
doesn't
Need to
know how to
remind
do
me
it.
about that Facebook page to
Yeah.
contact you. Okay, yes, thank you.
I don't know when she finds the time to watch me. She must. Oh my lord. Everything from my candles to the Juicy Couture, now the Hello Kitty.
Even the
Don't forget
cloth,
the
but
Marilyn
she screwed
Monroe.
that up.
Yeah.
She did the Marilyn Monroe bit.
Oh God. Where did
Yeah,
she
she wore
find the time?
she wore out that Marilyn Monroe. That was just ridiculous.
Right?
Yep.
And it all started, well, I mean, her behavior's been going on for years, but the money just envy, it's owed to me attitude came along with Natasha. She couldn't stand it. She wanted her gone, and that woman was making way much money. Her channel was growing. She couldn't stand it.
Yep.
And then all the mess started, and then it was, oh, woe is me. I didn't raise a dime when, this happened to me, or it's just mad.
Sick.
These people over there, they're getting on this it ate her up. Well, how you can see it 100% is in those text message, those
It doesn't. Jackie,
messages from Messenger that were between the mods, where she was writing all that stuff, and you could just see it. I mean, well, right there in black and white.
Jackie, you're right. She doesn't sell well. She doesn't
Terrible
present
at it.
herself well. Even the area where she's presenting this stuff is so cluttered. It's nothing.
And at a horrible angle. It just, I don't know. It's bizarre, the whole thing. With her tripod facing down. Like, remember when she had the cardboard thing up petition like you do a science fair project? And she had that going for a little while, blocking the kitchen with all her little stuff piled up in front of it. Like that was her backdrop. Then she had a black piece of felt or something. I don't know what. I can't remember the fabric, but it was just laid on the counter. Well, it had dust and lint stuck to it within no time. It looked terrible. It's just like, girl. I mean, when you can't make a flower arrangement that doesn't have the craziest colors in it, bizarre, and then she takes those 25-inch fingers and crams the stuff down in it. I'm just like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I don't know. You can't.
she's absolutely like a stick in the mud. Like I said, Christiane's personality could probably sell the Brooklyn Bridge. Because I mean, that's just Christiane. She's good at what.
Is
Like
she
I said,
still up here?
yeah.
Okay, sorry. I see. I have to scroll to the other screen, so I have to come back to see it. Sorry.
Yeah.
It just.
We got
How many are
Sandy
buying
Lowe.
from her now? Is there anyone left for some poor soul? I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how many's in
Yeah,
the chat.
who was there selling with her tonight? 2 people?
Sassy
Give
was
me a
there. She was
second.
there.
I shall tell you.
Poor Bucky Ann and those or whatever, all the ones that are left, they'll be summoned in here to get in here to sell. By golly.
They'll still be making them go up there.
That's
They
what I
won't
mean.
be
You'll
allowed
be
to have.
threatened.
You did hear what the comment from White Angel tonight, right?
No, what was it?
Okay, let me get past this.
Sandra, I think she's been blocked by now. Is Lord blocked on your channel, Christine? God, that's twice I've had to bring up her name.
No, I haven't blocked her because she hasn't come in.
Okay. Well,
When
Sandra
she,
came in once and she kind of was snarky to her, and Sandra likes coming and watching, but she watches and doesn't chat because of her.
yeah.
I love
Why does
Sandra.
Lord bother her?
Well, yeah, she's an ass. 100%. Yeah.
Ever since Lark got mad at me for I don't know what. I don't even remember. Something stupid. She hasn't been back.
Yep. Yeah, I think she's whatever. I don't even want to speak it out into the world because it
There
might.
you go.
What is
Who
it?
was all the usual?
I can't see. Hang on a minute.
Why is
Oh,
why is
so
Bink
Debbie D.
why is Bink still there?
2 Scooter, and you got L.
Oh, Gilby.
Oh, Elle, give it up. You look nothing like that picture, for the love of Pete.
That was the auction tonight. That was the.
How is she not embarrassed to put that picture up there, knowing that she's catfishing? I mean,
Okay,
complete.
This is what I was informed of. Okay. Let me get up here.
I like Bink. I like Bink. I wish he would leave.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know, because again, for the bet, I would have been in the negative because
Okay, let's ask a seller up here. Okay, this is what you would get typed at you, Christiane, and
Okay.
Jackie, you too, because you sell your stuff too. I told you many times what I want, and you never get it. You always just getting repetitious butterflies and glassware. Okay. That is not directed at you, Carolyn. It is directed at like all sellers seem to be selling the same stuff.
Who made that comment?
White Angel.
How long do you think it would take you to block somebody like that in your chat?
It took me 2 weeks. Did you?
Again, I go back for the record. She kept Tammy forever, knowing she was running good people off. She ran good people off in this community. With her fuckery, and Merb let her do it, didn't care, and took up for Tammy in the background. Like, what the hell? I don't even know. I scratched my head back then watching it happen. Thinking, wow.
You know what the sick part is?
White Angel chased a lot of people out of there.
The sick part of it is, on top of all of that screwed up mess. Wait a minute. Okay.
Don't you love the fact she's still there for her, just to get to her every now and then?
This one. It's too soon. It's only 7 o'clock for the West Coasters. So Evelyn should be cut a break. It's 10 over where you guys are at. It's only 7 here. Remember, they're 3-hour difference.
That woman.
Well, okay, there's a little bit of probably truth there, because she knows Merv was obviously waiting for help because they weren't ready to sell.
Yep. That's exactly what that is. Merv was pissed she wasn't there yet.
Oh,
Where's Abby? Where's Abby? Somebody call Abby.
That's true, because then you got down here at the bottom, you got White Angel telling everybody, okay, I'm still driving. I will let you know when I get there.
Oh my God. That's because they all love White Angel. She's their only buyer. And White Angel knows that and gets off on it. Gets off on the power trip.
That's why she's in there talking about glassware and bumblebees or butterflies, because she knows all that was bought for Rough, and she gets tired of her showing that stuff all the time. But whenever she finds it like Rough or somebody likes, she buys it like obsessively for a while. It's like the people only need.
You're right, but the butterflies are for White Angel. The Rough likes roosters.
Okay.
So,
whatever.
But White Angel was bitching to me about that. Carolyn knows I like angels and butterflies, and that's all she gets, and just expects me to buy it.
Yep.
Heather knows about what Merv did to Effie. about that camera. Christiane
What?
may not, but Heather
What?
does.
Wait a minute, the camera. You gotta remind me, it's now way past my bedtime.
You
We're
got
into
it.
the morning
Okay.
time.
I guess it was their trip home from South Carolina last vacation.
Mm.
Evie had to pee.
The airport, the plane thing?
No, Evie had to pee.
Oh, Pete. Oh, yes. Yes. She told on her. She wouldn't pull over. And then just now recently told that Evie peed in her pants and told everybody.
And
And Evie
took
came
a
in the chat
picture
with
of it.
me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that part. But
She took.
yeah,
She told Evie to turn
who
around
does that?
so she could take a picture of her butt to show her that it didn't show.
But
And
told
then
everybody.
gets up on camera and tells Evie that she shared the picture with her to show her, and Evie goes, "No, you didn't. I never saw it."
But didn't you say she told the story? And Evie
Yeah,
was thoroughly embarrassed?
she
I mean,
told
here
the
this is almost a year later, and you're going to tell something like that? Like,
Evie was up on panel.
I'd been
Okay, she was
pissed.
actually up on panel, and Murph started telling the story, and Evie drops down because I'm assuming she was embarrassed.
Yes, 100% she was. I'd be pissed off. There was so much wrong about that getting to the airport thing. I was already just livid. I couldn't
Well,
believe she gonna let her friend go in, not even know she got enough money to get the ticket swapped. It just
but
aggravated me.
first of all, you're
It's
the one
horrible.
driving, okay? So why would you not pull over somewhere and let somebody go to the bathroom?
I, re- I remember that, Jackie. I fell asleep for a minute and woke up and looked at the chat, and White Angel was losing her mind and doing something towards Jackie. I don't know. It made that come on. What the hell are you talking to Jackie like that for? Who the hell? Chick's like, well, I just calmly asked her. She thought she was on the spectrum a little bit. That's why she acted the way she did. I like to die. I was laughing. Oh my
That's
God.
bad,
Crazy people.
and then to sit up there in front of everybody else, and embarrass that woman.
Yeah.
I hate telling that story. I really do. But if you all don't think she's going to do that nasty shit to the ones that sell over there, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
She'd sell her kid's kidney if she had to. Stand on that. Listen, again, thing one used to say back in the day, when we were going to be famous, we were going to make a lot of money with it. Going to write a screenplay or a book or something with all this craziness. Yeah, even if you start at J Bells and work your way forward, it's just a miniseries isn't enough. Hollywood needs to call. If Billin does well with her thing, maybe we need to talk to her producer. Like, we have got a story you would not even believe.
Well, Sharon didn't say much. Sharon didn't say
And ask
much.
permission
I
about
didn't.
what she did.
Margot said that she had stepped back for a little while when she was in there.
About
So
what she did to Sharon on the first vacation. I'll let you know.
wait a minute. What do you
Ask
mean?
permission
It's a
about
need to
what
know basis.
I don't even know. I can't comprehend. My reading skills are shot at this point. I cannot comprehend how that's put. That's when I know I'm tired. Jackie's doing something about the first vacation with Sharon. I'll let you know. Okay. Not sure what that means. I'm going to ask permission about what she did to Sharon on the first vacation.
Maybe
There's no
she's gonna
telling.
ask Sharon what happened to her and with Sharon's permission.
Yep. Something. I'm sure there's no telling because you know again.
No shower. Well, on this other vacation, she was so gung ho on trying to prove she was gonna shower, and she had makeup on, and
Yeah.
then she
That
come
one
back
night she
2
whipped in and out
minutes
of there like
later in a
a
different
damn.
shirt, damp hair, and her makeup was perfectly intact.
That was funny. The only thing I remember, Jackie, that came to mind all of a sudden, and I don't know if it was the first vacation or one of them, where Merv purposely hid a quilt
Oh
I
my
think it was one of
lord.
Sharon's, and they, everybody was freaking out looking for it. I think some people didn't go to dinner because they were still looking for it. But when
Yep.
Merv came back, she went right to it.
Wow. Oh,
Yep. They found it.
Jackie said no. It's a
No, it's a
story
story
I
I heard from
heard.
someone. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
someone else.
Okay, I got you now. I got you. Like I said, I'm not comprehending very well at this hour.
Yeah. See,
Florida's fault
Emma,
again.
I'm not, and it's and it's not bad on Evie. The sad part is she told her Merv would not stop. She expected that woman to hold it for 12 hours.
Yeah, the
But
pills really did disappear, Beth. Nana
Okay?
Patty's husband had to send some more.
Okay? I mean, not that is not healthy to hold not peeing for 12 hours.
and she
Well,
gets mad when somebody else can't do it,
I just think
as if
Merv
it was normal.
she cut it really close and she knew it, in my opinion. And she
Mm-hmm.
just didn't give a damn.
Nope.
Because while she's in there trying to figure out what's going to happen, drop her friend off at the door, it sits there, she's going continuing her live and starts hinting around about they might have to have a GoFundMe for a hotel and dinner,
Yeah, she
blah,
didn't
blah, blah.
even walk her in. She
That's what I
just
mean.
cared about going on a live.
And you remember she's calling home trying to figure out what they're going to do about this ticket. Because I'm sure the spouse or whoever on the other would be pissed that you didn't make that flight. And now we got to spend money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Well,
I'm not trying to be in her
you gotta
business. But
you gotta remember too, okay? Evie left early the next morning. All right. California is 3 hours behind. So by the time she got to California, I don't remember if it was her son or her daughter in law. One of them had to race to the airport, pick her up, and race back home. I think it was a daughter in law because she had to race back home to make sure she was in there in time to feed the baby.
I don't know. I just remember it was an all day and all night flight. Like, whatever they did for connections and stuff. Whatever time she started to the time she came on and said she was home, it was unbelievable. I thought, oh
Yeah,
my God.
like I
Don't
said,
forget, didn't Merv not even drive her to the airport that morning?
but
After
Yeah,
yeah,
they
that's
had
right.
to stay
You're
over?
right. Yep, you're right.
and then
That
like
was
I said,
appalling.
Eddie told the story about her daughter. I think it's her daughter-in-law had to get up and hurry up, and kind of race to the airport so she could be home to feed the baby. And then she didn't want to come on the sale that night because she was tired.
Nope.
And she harassed her to come on the sale that night.
Yep.
Well, don't forget, not that long ago, Evie did something with her son or something, and she was tired or something. And first Merv tried to harass her and humiliate her into selling, by pushing her.
Mm.
And then when that didn't work, she humiliated her by embarrassing her, because then her and Kevin ganged up on her. Oh, come on, you're gonna sell, and like really, manipulated with the two of them.
There's so many examples. I just thought about the time when I think White Angel was getting into it with people on the panel about products or shipments, her whatever normal self. And was it Evie? It's whatever one came on and, finally clapped back at her and was upset. She'd been called a thief and everything else in the world. She did whatever she was supposed to do with the box. And, she was sick of White Angel saying all these things, and she took it, finally stood up for her, and people on the panel kind of were standing up too. They're like, we're not doing this anymore. And Barb's like, I gotta get out the door. Gotta get out the door. I think the second time I'm finally like, okay, finally Barb's gonna do something about it. Nope. By the next time they went live, White Angel was still in the chat. Because the girls on the panel had said, I'm not selling if she's gonna be in here anymore. But I knew Merv had gone behind them, just doing like she did before in Slack. I just wanted to ride my bicycle. Can't we just have peace in the community? Guilting them, back up there again. I don't know. It's just so heartbreaking when you think about all those times. It's like, my God.
I would just hang up on her.
Yep.
Okay, we have
Disrespect.
Merv music for her channel now.
Oh boy, this ought to be good. What's that, clown music?
Welcome to the Circus Shit Show.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a circus and it's a shit show.
Welcome to the shit show. That ought to be
I'm
her
gonna
theme
go
every
to
time it
court in a
opens.
clown car.
Mhm.
Lordy. This is what I said the other night. This shit is way too easy. We can sit up here and do have this roast like they used to do the comedian roast
Mhm.
all the time, because I mean this stuff is just
If I wasn't so tired, I'd be laughing. Like last night, we think of these weird times or things that happen. It just makes me laugh. I just crack up. Like, how in the heck?
Well, who's the one Florida that is married and she keeps sending shit to her daughter? And one time she said her husband was getting mad because they can't even sleep in their bed.
That's
and
rough.
he was getting upset. And you know what they told her? Hide it. Just hide it under the bed. And she can't. She has no room. And she said she can't even sleep on the bed. So they told her, just push it to the side and make room on the bed to lay down. And I'm like, are you kidding me? There's nothing normal like, well, maybe don't shop. Don't let your husband be upset. Don't hide things. No, nothing normal. All they want is your money.
Yeah, they asked her husband actually told her to stop. She needed to stop shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Not long after that, she tells everybody that her bed is so full that you can't sleep on it.
That's kind of embarrassing.
I know.
She said loud and proud with her chest.
And what kind of friends
Her
tell you
choice.
crap like that? They don't even respect you, your husband. They don't care. It ain't their marriage.
Okay, here's Merv shit show.
Because they owe her. They hadn't figured that out. It's the price you pay. You have to show
They owe
worthy
her the middle
something.
finger.
Yes, oh Lord.
Here's Merv shit show.
Oh yes. Yes. 100%.
Oh my God, Merv multiplied.
I like to move it. I like to
Move it, move it.
I like to move it. You like to
There's a new wig for court, Merv.
Woman, you're nice and you're the deep. Woman, you're nice, got face, and you're nice, deep. Woman, you're nice and you're the deep. Big ship on the ocean that'll be tight. And woman, you're nice, got face, and you're nice, deep. Make man flip and bust them lip. Woman, you're nice and you're the deep. Big ship on the ocean that'll be tight. And oh, I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. Yes!
Oh my God, that mask is too much.
You don't need no makeup. Original cute body make a man fall off. You don't need no makeup. Original cute body make a man fall off. Physically fit, physically fit, physically fit, woman. Physically fit, woman. I like to move it, woman. I like to move it, woman. I like to move it.
All right, now we're getting mad.
All right, I've had enough. Okay, thank you. It makes me start getting nervous. Oh my gosh, it's so true though.
Oh my God. My favorite video is where she can't get out of the parking lot even though it's empty and it's nighttime. Talks about somebody probably committing murder in the little Wawa store there. And then the policeman in the parking lot is following her because she's
Yes.
driving a van with New York plates. I mean,
You tell me that
whew.
doesn't.
And to
The list
think
is as
she's
long as my leg of
behind
all
the
the diagnoses
wheel,
that causes.
and she's behind the wheel driving. No
Yeah.
wonder why deer are dying left and right between her and Jimmy.
I kept thinking the police are gonna pull her over thinking she's drunk, going around and around, going the weirdest ways to get out of a parking lot. It was just strange.
Where's it at?
Mm-hmm. But hey, New York City's her home. She can't park her finger up her ass or leave an empty parking lot, but New York City's her home, right? Crazy.
Yeah, that's what I hear it is. So, I mean,
Oh
I
my
ain't
Lord.
sure if it is or not, but
Mm.
She just paving that way of gold, Jackie. Just getting us there to that finish line that much quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Herb and her fuckery over there. As I said last night, we've been just sitting back waiting, watching.
Mm-hmm.
You do it to yourself.
well, you lovely ladies,
Okay, I gotta go to bed.
I
All right,
hate
love
to
y'all.
say it, but since y'all loved it so much, and I know I'm gonna do it before you ask me.
Okay, I know.
Yay!
Oh,
You
Okay?
know it's coming. The
I don't.
crooked one.
I just didn't know. I just want to make sure we weren't gonna go into like news break source or
No,
something.
No,
Oh no, you didn't. Oh
that's
jeez.
Heather's favorite sound.
We're all going to hell. We're all going to hell now. Oh hell.
Oh, we're all going together.
Oh, I know,
Okay, she's
Valerie.
still to the left.
You stand just right. I can see it all. When you're on the beach and your bikini soaking wet, I see a fuzzy silhouette as I look down below. I see your camel toe, your biscuit, your cleavage. I see your booter cleavage, your monkey, your muffin. You ain't had it nothing. Your Gucci, your flapper, you're showing off your snapper. Your camel toe, it looks alright, so baby let it show.
About to burn my toast.
I see your camel toe, Madame, Wallale bearded clown. I could really go for a sideways sloppy Joe or a tuna casserole. Baby, don't you know?
It never gets old.
Thought I'd see so much of your anatomy. Your jeans are so tight, I'm learning gynecology. I see your camel toe, your labia, your vulva. Ooh, you know I love ya. Your venda,
This is my favorite part.
nothing but be final. It's furry, it's puffy, looking kind of puffy. Your camel toe, it looks alright, so baby let it show. Looks like a big taco. I see your camel toe. Wallale bearded clown.
Oh, Jesus.
Your cleavage. I see your booter cleavage. Your monkey, your muffin.
Jimmy did it.
You ain't had it nothing. Your Gucci, your
Revenge.
flapper. You're showing off your snapper. Your camel toe. It looks alright, so baby let it show. Looks like a big taco. I see your camel toe.
Oh, Sandra, I know. Oh my God, I'm dying.
Yeah, she's
Oh, I
sexy
don't
and she
care.
knows it, right?
That
Heads up.
song and the words just, I don't even know who wrote it, but it just,
Aw.
it's everything. It's, doesn't matter how many times I hear it. I just can't. I don't even know
Well,
what part's my favorite. It's just so good.
sweet dreams, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks
Please
for the
put your
nightmare,
thumbs up.
Florida. Appreciate it.
Oh my God, you
Hey,
guys are funny.
they requested that
I know, I'm
last
just
night
teasing.
to end it.
I know, I'm
Oh
just teasing.
God, Karen said fish fingers will not be on her menu today. Oh,
Oh no. I'm sorry. Good night, sweet moon. I'm so glad to see you.
oh no, The potato that Stephen abusing poor Marcel, the tiny shell. Oh. Well, good night, sweet dreams. Thank you, everybody, and love and prayers to all.
Yes, y'all. Sweet dreams, and I'll see y'all the next time.
Stop teasing me with that. Poor Marcel. It's a potato, Merb. You failed.
It's weird,
Good night,
Merv.
everyone. Love to all of you.
Love y'all.
Good night, everyone. Love.
Bye-bye.
Love to everyone and healing thoughts, and we will see you soon. Good night.